Good for Mads.
Good for
him
Mads.
and Kojima seem like good friends. I'm happy for them.
I didn't actually know that, but I'm sure that sprung up because of Death Stranding.
It is. There's a bunch of pictures of just fucking Kojima and Mads Mikkelsen hanging out together at like sushi bars.
Poor Del Toro, he got left out. I want to be cool too. No, you go over there, Del Toro, and show more monsters fucking each other.
And it's okay, that dude won awards for a lady boning a fish, so I'm pretty sure he's set for life.
Yeah, I mean, he was set well before that, but like,
what the heck are we talking about?
I just came back into the conversation too.
We're talking about Guillermo del Toro.
Talk about Shape of Water.
Yeah, that is Shape of Water.
Which is about immigration.
And a lady fucking a fish man.
Oh,
yeah, it's an allegory.
It is an
allegory.
allegory.
Man, Toshiro Mifune could have been Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he turned it down because he thought it would cheapen the image of samurais.
The original Obi-Wan Kenobi or current?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he would have been it instead of Allen Guinness, but he was like, nah.
I feel like it probably would have been better because Sir whatever his name is actually really hated Star Wars and hated the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi and spent the rest of his life talking shit about both roles.
Yeah, he's like denounced it until his last day. He's like, this is the worst role I ever played. It's like, wow, man.
Well,
whereas
McGregor,
whereas McGregor fucking killed it.
He just liked being a Jedi. I think he just liked it.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't enjoy if you get cast as a Jedi? I feel you have to have wanted it at this point. Like you can't just be
I feel like that's why Samuel L. Jackson was in the prequels, because he just I want to be a Jedi.
He wanted to be in it. He wanted his kids to have something cool to look at. And Lucas
wanted a purple lightsaber.
Lucas was more than happy to accommodate his one request of having the most unique lightsaber and being able to point himself out in the big fight scene.
Mm-hmm. And it was cool.
It was a very good look.
Are we live again? Are we live?
We've been live. Hello.
You didn't say that.
I didn't warn you this time, no, because everybody was late getting ready. So
I was almost asleep on my bed. I'm lucky I saw that fucking message.
I'm glad I woke your ass up.
What the fuck? Why can't I watch?
Yeah, I know
Wake
how
the
that feels.
Oh.
Yeah, but you have an excuse this time, Frost, because you're immunized.
You immunized?
Having to spend 1 day longer because I took ibuprofen.
Yeah.
I feel like
that was a mistake. That was a mistake, buddy.
The lady literally said, you could take any painkiller once you get home. I was like, okay, cool. And I gave it 2 hours before I took anything. And then they're like, nah, you're supposed to take like Tylenol only. And you're supposed to give it at least 4 hours. I'm like, oh. That's why everything that was supposed to happen yesterday is happening today.
I had
exhausted.
I had my second shot Friday, so
true enough, that might be what's happening to me too, Frost, because as I'm looking at it, the pain medicine I had for my root canals are actually ibuprofen, and I've been kind of lethargic. I was kind of out of it yesterday, wasn't I?
You were completely out of it.
Yeah, yesterday I felt like shit. So, I definitely took some, but I kind of lowered my painkiller doses. But yeah, it kind of hit me, and it's creeping back in today too. So maybe I'm feeling it right now. Who knows?
It was okay. I didn't sleep great, but I slept 10 hours altogether. So hey.
Yeah.
And then about 3:34, while I'm finishing making dinner, I'm like, oh no.
Beavis, you okay?
I just dropped a fuck ton of dice on the floor.
Oh no.
And they all went under my desk.
Just don't step on the D4s.
It was only D6s.
Alright, well, you should be fine then.
Could have been worse. You could have dropped Dido's 4,000 dice.
Yeah.
I could have dropped my fucking metal D4s with the fucking points on them.
Oh, those caltrops, sir.
Yeah, no,
yeah. Those are just caltrops. Fuck.
Alright. Got the posts out. Got everybody notified. I need to open up my book.
Well, once you go collect your dice later, Felix, let me know how much that fireball damage was.
Yeah, we gotta know how much the damage was when you're done.
I will definitely do that eventually.
Eventually, and don't let the dog eat the math rocks.
Well, he doesn't. No, he's not. He's falling asleep right now.
You have a smarter dog
glad
than
people-
most, then, because most dogs will be like, "Shit on the floor, eat it."
No, he knows. He knows what's food. He knows what's not.
He knows what's food.
He does.
All right, well, welcome back, everybody, to what could potentially be our last Things from the Flood episode if they decide to kill God. Sounds like it's kind of moving in that direction, but who knows? Maybe they can get another episode out of it. We'll find out.
I wasn't aware this is coming to an end.
I mean, you can't loop forever.
That's true.
Forever. The last
Hey, you go
episode
on
is
to a
not
different
true.
mystery.
the last thing we need to do. I've told Ren this is we need a Breakfast Club close. Where are they now? Ending. So everyone think of what your character does after this if they survive.
If they survive. So we'll go into the principles of the flood, which by now on episode 15, if you don't know what they are, I can't help you. But I will.
And what are they?
I will go over them really quickly in the lightning round. Actually, I'm going to have Rez recite them from memory.
Everything changes. Nothing stays the same.
That's already wrong.
Everything
Do
falls
unto
apart.
others as they would do unto you.
You're not a baby anymore.
Shay is correct, though. It is everything falls apart.
You're not a babu,
Everything is
so
changing.
You are neither Babu nor Grown Pants.
you are the in-between
you're-
monster.
You are the realm betwixt. Number 2, everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. Number 3, the mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them with murder. We already did number 4. Number 5, the game is played scene by scene, and number 6, the world is described collaboratively. So, with that, we jump right over to the recap, which basically amounted to you guys spending the time figuring out what your lives are like in this iteration of the time loop. What things are different, how things are the same, and you ended up finding out that this timeline isn't so bad. It's kind of weird how things are pretty good here. William B.B. Buxley has all of his family here. His family loves him, and they are doing great. The flood event that ruined much of the town was not brought on by the Buxley incident or the shutdown of the Rixenergy. I said it correctly this time because I have a cheat sheet in front of me. The Rixenergy Loop Foundation is still, in fact, intact and up and running. It was just a local environmental disaster that caused some damage to the environment. This time around, not so much any human error. Somebody's thing is not... one sec, because Rez's image is acting differently from the others. I'm just noticing it and it's throwing me off.
Normal? Oh no, the
No,
overlay's
it's
a little
yeah,
weird.
the overlay is off. Gotta move it.
It's somehow gone
Whoop.
on top of the
No,
overlay.
that went too far. That's Okay. Where are the other ones? I'm trying to find where I'm keeping the other overlays so I can fix it. So weird.
If you hear my dog snore, I apologize.
Oh, we hear the
He's
dogs
dead
snore, they
asleep.
get belly rubs.
Oh, look up again.
I move it here, it disappears. So if I move it here, there we go. Math rocks. Math rock ASMR.
I'm gonna use these, I think.
That's so noisy.
But look!
I don't need you to answer. I need other people to answer. Hello? I can't seem to hear me on the...
I can't hear you, Ren.
Yeah. Hold on.
But we
How
know
about
your
now?
heart.
Oh no.
No? Still no?
Welcome to.
How about now?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay.
Now
Which was weird because I could hear you on the stream still.
Curious. Okay.
A little bit.
So it sounds like desktop audio is really quiet. Say something, Rez?
Yep.
I saw you peek.
something Riz?
Hello?
Okay, yeah, there we go. The background music's really quiet. Anyways, yeah, it turns out things are actually really nice for everybody. There isn't a whole lot of despair and destruction around. Cigna still has their girlfriend, who's a robot, and may kill them later. They're not sure. Ashley's family...
Why did you say that?
Because I just gotta remind you that it's a thing. Ashley still hasn't seen, like, much of her entire family, but really has a good relationship with her stepfather, and he is definitely there, and he is, like, still head of security for the Loop Foundation, and everything's great there. You guys had found out that you had arrived a few days before the party, and tomorrow is the party that's going to be happening, and you also figured out that the test firing of a big experiment, and possibly the experiment that is connected to what has been causing you all the problems, had gone off successfully, and they were preparing to do the actual run of whatever experiment was going to be happening the day of the party. That is your assumption, but Ashley had reached out to Wilma Jobs, and currently she had been checked out of class, and then our 3 other students decided they were going to be delinquents and just left school unannounced. BB perfectly able to just walk out because he's such a good student and they trust him. Whereas Nicholas and Cigna are delinquents and on the run, and the truancy officer will be definitely chasing them down with guns.
Is that a thing in the 90s still?
Yeah, pretty sure.
The truancy robot officer.
The truancy, yeah, the truancy robot is on the way. So just stay where you are and don't resist.
Your world is strange and terrifying.
Yeah. You're welcome. So that's where we pick up is once again we see Ashley in the driver's seat of Wilma Jobs's red convertible, and the 2 of them are driving. Ashley, where do you think that she is taking Ashley? You have a guess? An idea? You did reach out to her after all.
Her guess is the loop.
Guess is the loop?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you called her, remind us, what did you ask her to do when you called her?
When she called, her intention was to try and learn what was going on. She didn't say too much over the phone, just, hi, this is Ashley reaching out, and give me a call when at your earlier convenience, kind of thing.
At the earliest convenience. And so that's where we find ourselves. The 2 of them are in fact not driving towards the Loop Foundation, but they are on the road, heading out towards the makeout point that was a fixture of discussion the last time you all had run into her. As you are driving, she kind of lowers the radio and she says, "So, what can I do for you this time, Ashley?"
Well, I guess I'm curious how things are for you in this next run.
Oh, wow, you usually don't ask. You usually just, cause problems or want to make out or all of the above, but I do
There's a
appreciate...
small groan from the trunk.
Would you prefer I do those other things?
I mean... She rolls some dice. She says, No, I think you called me for a specific reason. I should probably stay focused." And she kind of makes a turn that leads up the hill. And before long, you guys are parked and overlooking a very nice scenic view of the forested area around Stillwater. And so she says, "Things here are pretty great." When I say pretty great, I mean that I am helping Buxley Sr. with his experiments, which apparently means I don't get to attend the party tonight. Big bummer there, but truthfully told, I didn't actually attend it the first time anyway, so it sounds like we're more or less on the right track. Good job with that, whatever you did. Oh, right, I remember. Not good job with that, but here we are. So maybe it helped, actually.
You think the unknown actually jolted everything back into place?
Mm-hmm. That's what variables do. They shake things up.
So, what about this test firing later then?
No, the test fire already happened.
Well, what about the actual firing then?
Oh, the actual firing is going to just be working the collider. We are hoping that all of our work and Buxley Sr.'s attempts at connecting the wormhole is going to be successful.
Isn't that what originally caused the flood?
Mm-hmm. We're hoping it's going to be successful this time.
This time?
I've had a lot of years to double check his notes.
And how sure are you? That's answer enough.
Roughly 96.47% sure. There's always a chance that it could fail. It's never 100%. It wouldn't be proper science if there was.
And do you think we should just sit back and let it happen?
No, I don't. But I also can't tell you what to do. It seems like you're intent on making sure that it doesn't go bad because, as we know, it does go bad.
I'll have to be on site, won't I?
No, you're at the party.
I have to be at the party?
No. You don't have to be on site. You're expected to be at the party.
Yes.
Yes.
So if I'm not where I'm expected to be when it happens... Oh, wish I was as smart as you.
If you're not where you're supposed to be when it happened, you become a variable as well. If things go wrong, you already know what's needed to break the cycle. I mean, we've been talking about this for how many times now?
Well, I feel like a lot of my memories are really foggy.
That is a problem with time dilation, yes. Alright, I'm going to go over it one more time for you, and please make sure that you have this down. If things go wrong, you have a gun that has time bullets. That is the scientific term that we are using, time bullets. Okay. And with the time bullets, you have to kill God. I know it sounds crazy. There's a movie coming out in like 2 years that does this very thing, but we thought of it first. So what you'll need to do is make sure that when the incident triggers, you kill God, and everything should go back to normal. There is approximately a 54.7% chance that we won't all cease to exist.
I like those odds.
Kill God, 54.7% chance.
Repeating. 57 point.
Oh.
54.7 repeating.
54.7.
It's not really that necessary, the repeating, but...
No, yeah, I get it, though. But then, does that mean I'm meeting God at the party?
No. You can't kill God at the party. You're trying to be at the loop.
Right.
Unless God shows up to the party. I didn't take that into equation. If God shows up at the party, you'll need to do a keg stand and then shoot God. Aha! Revenge, I broke res.
This cake stand sounds important.
I like to think that that was actually a laugh from the drum, too, that they don't hear.
Oh yeah, Nicholas is like just in the background going like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's like, what the fuck did I get into?
I'm gonna stay with my other girlfriend, not have to worry about that later on.
Could have, but you didn't.
So I think for a moment, like I pause and I'm thinking, and there's that moment before, if I remember right, we went back to the party started at 8, but 10 o'clock in the middle of the party.
The experiment begins at 10 o'clock. That's why you don't remember anything after that point.
Alright.
Usually, I have you reset everything before that happens.
I have a question about time dilation.
Certainly.
Did I ever find Quindus without knowing it? Foggy memory and all.
I feel like that would be spoilers if I told you.
Maybe. What if I'm God?
I hope you have the courage to do what Nicholas did then.
Yeah, okay. And if it's BB's dad?
Oh, then that should be easy.
Not if he's there.
Well, I mean, I tried to make sure that he was capable of doing what was needed. Sometimes it's easier if you don't...
Don't think about it.
I was going to say if you don't make the child of a god do it, but technically that would make BB a demigod. Not really, because he wasn't sired after Buxley Sr. ascended to godhood, unless you really wanted to start asking some existential questions of if he became god, was he always god, or did godhood get passed to him because of what happened?
That's hard to say, because if he's living outside of time, then there's no before or after.
Exactly.
Okay.
There's also a very good chance that this could all just be in your head, Ashley.
Am I in a coma?
No.
It would be
Is
crazy.
that what a coma would say?
If you were in a coma, you'd be tasting toast right now.
If this is all a dream fucking bullshit cop-out, I'm finding you, friend. In real life, I'm gonna find you.
Astrid was just the nurse taking care of Cigna the whole time.
I know where I know the state you live in. I can narrow it down.
Joke's on you, we're moving in 2 months.
I have 2 months.
Just wait until he has a birthday, then ask one of our friends. He always sends him something.
That's true. I'm gonna have to update our address too.
You're gonna open up a box. I'm gonna leap out with a crowbar.
Nice. Yeah, at least one of my friends sends me something. No, you guys do great.
I give you hugs.
You guys do great, and you don't need to worry about that because it's not until July, so I can guilt trip you all the way up until that point. Anyways,
Mine's in 2 weeks. If we're
I
gonna
know
talk
it is.
about presents,
I know it is. I have it on a calendar, buddy. I keep track of shit. Because that's what good friends do.
Yeah, yours is like what, in June?
I'm insulted.
It's August, right?
No.
No, it's
Two
in
down,
July.
two down, 10 to
You
go.
just said it was July.
I did say it was July. That's why I'm insulted.
Jeez, I was making a joke.
Good recovery.
When's my birthday?
Oh, no,
I genuinely don't know,
think
Felix.
you-
I don't think we've ever made a birthday announcement for you.
You did actually. It was Dido, but
Oh, Dido did it. That's why I don't remember. Usually I know these things, but I also do have the birthday shout out as a cheat sheet. Oh, it
if you go
just
to the birthday
happened.
shout out list, I was literally the last person to have a birthday.
Yeah, that's
Good
true.
shout out. So
That's true. You did. You did.
25th?
I'm still in a trunk, and I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't put that handle in the trunk so that people can't get stuck in it until a little later on.
Yeah, I enjoy that. Happy late birthday, Felix, from Dreaded Yeti. Thumbs up. So, with that being said, with the horribly depressing talk of existential crises and if you can kill God, one was finally just like, this is usually the part where you ask if we want to make out.
Well, I wouldn't want to mess up the time stream, so do you want to make out?
Absolutely.
Repeatedly kicking on the back of the trunk.
She makes a face and she says, right on time. And there's a button that she reaches down and pushes. And
Right on time, my ass! It's the time I've been in this loop!
And the trunk pops open for Nicholas. And then the sound of a scooter finally catching up because they had to follow an actual car coming up the hill as Signa and BB.
I'm gonna climb out of the trunk as dignified as I can.
And then I show up on my little scooter with Astrid.
With BB.
Oh no, Astrid isn't.
No, she's flying.
Astrid flew.
Yeah, Astrid flew.
So when the trunk opens and Nicholas walks out, Wilma makes a face and she goes, "Huh? Normally it's BB in the trunk. Fucking variables."
Why do you have so much stuff in there? It's very uncomfortable.
I didn't tell you to get in my trunk.
Someone was getting in your trunk.
You could have, and I'll tell you the same thing I tell him every single time. You could have just asked to be in the back seat.
It's your fault, BB. I'm variabling for you for some reason.
How's it my fault?
I don't even know what to say. I can't stay mad at a Sleepy Frost. It's impossible.
Hello, everyone. It's good to see you again. Much sooner than I expected, but here we are.
Well, you just fucking pulled our friend out of school, and it's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What were we supposed to do?
Stay in school like good students?
Not a good
No.
student.
Well, you're not a good student now.
We should go. I don't know about the kill God thing, do I?
Killing God has been mentioned a few times.
Yeah, but Signa is an idiot.
Then probably not.
Cool.
Signa's
She's
like,
like,
you can't kill
no.
Odin. He's too tough. Only Baldur can die with mistletoe. Although technically Odin does die in Ragnarok, but it's beside the
You get
point.
to eat my wolf.
He can't. He can't die until Ragnarok. You're like, haha, he can't die because Ragnarok hasn't come yet.
Ragnarok is tomorrow.
Yeah, and then she's like, or
I've been
hasn't.
on I've been on domestic terrorism. That's my fucking thing.
Oh right, yeah. You keep
Yeah.
loudly talking about wanting to blow shit
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
All right. So, where are we on the plan to blow up the fucking loop?
Stop!
I'm going into a portal.
Wilma's like, I'm sorry, do what?
Blow up the loop. Domestic terrorism.
Why would you blow up the loop?
Stop the loop from doing its thing?
Stop the loop from looping.
Yeah.
If you destroy the loop, you're just going to recreate the events that ruined the town 5 years late.
Or,
What? I thought-
or you create a paradox and existence tears itself apart.
I thought that the water, the flood, was caused by the fact that the loop ripped a hole in the world. And if I blow it up before it fires, wouldn't it not rip a hole in the world?
Might cause it to set off doing that.
Yes, how do you... Are you hoping to not cause the floodwaters to enter? I mean, technically you could, but you'd have to, like, blow it up right now. Do you have a bomb ready for that?
I can give me 20 minutes in a fucking hardware store, and yeah.
Yeah, Wilma's like,
I don't think a teenager could buy enough fertilizer to do that
I mean, you
in
could.
one afternoon. I could, but I don't want to be on a watch list for the rest of my life.
Hey, that sounds like a you problem. Look. I think we should keep
Phoebe is
the
waving
BB,
his
we're not in
hand.
school anymore.
He's just standing there like he was back in school, just like arm raised.
You're
Why don't
weird
you-
in this timeline.
BB, you have a question.
Why don't you just tell my dad something happened to me right before the thing would go off, which would make him leave to come find out if I was okay or not? Thus delaying the thing.
Because that only delays it, and even then they might not delay it. You just wouldn't be there for it.
That is true.
Then we can stab him. Right?
A fake.
Can't
Terrorist
stab
attack.
him before he's God.
What if he doesn't become God? Sorry,
That would be the only time. He's like, maybe just goes. That would be the only time you could stab him would be before he was God.
But
Then
he
he's
doesn't-
God. You can't stab him
A
anymore.
fake terror. Let's blow something up that's close to the loop and it
Okay,
scares them.
look. I know you're really set on blowing something up and potentially causing a tear in the space-time continuum.
No. Blow something else up.
I don't know that that's going to stop them.
You blow up something near the loop just to set some shit off. They're like, oh fuck.
And if they can't shut it down after they've already started it?
No. Before they start it.
They've already started it.
No, they haven't fired it up yet.
You know how much energy it takes to start firing particles in a loop that goes for miles?
It is a process that's going to take hours.
Then let's go build a pipe bomb and throw it at a window.
you just really want to blow something up, don't you?
I feel destructive right now.
Why?
I don't know.
You have seems like every loop you get fixated on something.
I think because this one is so good, I'm ready for it to fall apart and I want to make it happen.
I don't
Why?
think you should.
You have your girlfriend back.
I'm
Astrid
panicking.
lands. Hi, I'm here.
She can fly now, apparently.
I mean, I always could fly. You just never asked.
What? Wait, what? No, what?
I have rocket boots.
Stay on track. You have her back. You want to risk that?
I can, but she can fly me to Cuba. It's fine.
It just doesn't have. What? I can't feel this is broken, me. I've been broken.
All right, my job
The
here is done.
the
Goodbye, everyone.
None of it makes any sense.
Okay.
right.
Here's...
I'm getting the feeling that domestic terrorism is off the table.
Someone clip that. Somebody please.
I get the feeling that terrorism is not great.
If that's your plan, just do not ruin everything, please. My idea was I'm going to have to go into a fucking portal and confront God.
Okay, first off,
What?
that sounds dumb.
That sounds... Yeah, and my plan was a bad plan?
Oh yeah, no. Her plan's better than your plan.
No. Fighting God is a stupider plan than domestic terrorism. I'll admit, not great. Fighting God is worse.
While true, and I super agree with you, it's gonna be hard to get it going. If you're caught, which will most likely happen, it's a record forever. Versus gun with bullets from time that probably will blip out of existence if the loop breaks. Because then they're not needed anymore.
Don't you bring up this paradox bullshit. Okay, I don't need this.
It's an inevitability. History hates a
I'm shaking 'em.
paradox.
I'm grabbing, shaking them.
We were in a paradox for
30 years.
Pauses and takes out notes.
Yeah, takes out notes.
16
250,
years.
75
16 years,
times.
right? We were 30, right?
Yeah, I'm 31 now. You know how much that's gonna suck if this loop finally breaks and time catches up with us?
It doesn't work that way.
Does it? Because I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Have you
fucking know
ever
how time
broken a
works.
paradoxical
yeah, you know the
time
infinite
loop
expanse of
before?
time. What are you?
Apparently,
Are you God?
274 times.
Why are we still in the damn loop?
No, we've not. He's like, no, you've reset the loop. It has never been broken, because if
We've
it's been
never
broken, it won't
apparently
loop anymore.
fought God.
Oh, breaking? Then
We've been
then I
stuck
broke it
in
once.
the loop. And how long ago was that?
Probably 16 years ago.
That doesn't what?
So yeah, now we have
Or-
16 years of time that's gonna
or-
rush in on us like a freight train.
You're not jumping forward in time.
Time still has to catch up.
Actually, it doesn't.
Time doesn't
16
catch
years
up.
have passed.
Oh my god.
If you
All right,
if you correct the timeline, you'll just continue to exist in.
Because
The
technically,
current
the
timeline.
time that we lived, those 16 years, never
Right.
happened.
They never happened.
Think of it. Think of
There's
it
no
like a
catch
broken
up.
record. It skips, right? Keeps skipping, keeps skipping, keeps skipping. Once it goes, it starts continuing from where it left off again.
Yes. You'll be put right back to where you were meant to be, which is to say there is a probability that you'll just continue down this timeline. So don't be too set on wanting to be domestic terrorists, because
Nobody else wants to do that but her.
I'm
I
putting
know.
terrorism
I'm
back
just-
on the table at this point.
I'm just saying that this timeline is probably going to be the one you make of it, if this is the one you choose to do it on, or we could try for the next one, or the next one,
Let's shoot God.
or the next one.
Can we just? Let's just go shoot.
Can
God.
we make a
I'd
time
be
bomb?
super happy if God wasn't my dad and you shot them. If it was anything else, shoot God all you want. Fine.
Can we make a time bomb?
I checked to make sure I still have the time gun.
You do in fact still have the time gun.
I have a time gun and
What would
a
happen if I
knife.
took the gunpowder in those bullets and made a time bomb?
You would not have enough gunpowder to make an effective time bomb.
Could I
if
make a
you-
time grenade?
And if you made a time bomb, you would have to make sure that you are not within the blast radius, or you would cease to exist.
Can I make a time grenade?
Probably not in the amount of time that you need.
I own pipes. I can make a pipe bomb.
I feel like you've just modified the domestic terrorism plan and added time in front of it.
Yeah, we're gonna make time terrorists. What if I time cops?
That might be worse.
Throughout time.
I'm gonna make a roll here real quick.
Time,
Okay.
time
Okay.
terrorist-
A little doorway opens up, and two guys in perfectly silver suits step out and go, "Freeze! Time police!" And they put Signa in handcuffs and they walk her through the doorway. She's never seen
It was
again.
a joke.
But I got 100.
Is
You're
that-
dead.
is
Make
that-
a new character.
Is that?
I'm not making a
Is
character.
that?
No, even
not-
better.
100? I
It's
don't know, I
Signa
need to
from
make sure
it's
this works.
Signa from the. Oh no, even better. It's Signa from the future having broken out of time prison because of time terrorism. Like, don't do it. Don't do
It's future Signa who has parts of Astrid fused into her body a la Cable style and is like, I have to
Oh,
protect
no.
the past. And she shoots
Okay.
Signa.
Not doing time terrorism.
It's a D100. I had to get something
no.
out of it.
Not doing time terrorism.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
can't tell
goodbye,
if this is
nightmarish
serious or
future
not.
of my
It
future.
wasn't serious. Yeah. All right. So it's just like time police. Yeah. So we're gonna put the terrorism on the back burner and stop saying terrorism before they start monitoring our stream.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
Temporal.
Hi FBI. Tell your friends.
We'll make
And
it stream
support our
friendly.
channel.
We'll make it stream friendly. Temporal shenanigans.
There we go. Temporal shenanigans.
Temporal international shenanigans.
Oh no!
Okay.
Now we're gonna
I
get
like-
like time UN in here. Don't do that.
No, not the time you had. So much bureaucracy.
All right, I just.
red tape for 37 timelines.
Can we all agree that we shouldn't be loading up one person with all the time god killing weapons? I feel like Ashley shouldn't have both of the time killing things.
I'm sorry. How do
Both?
you know about the other one?
The knife that your friend handed you in the middle of class.
That is true.
Where she said you'll know when to use it.
Yeah, actually,
We
yeah.
were
can
all
give-
there.
Can we give the knife to the guy who's good with knives?
No, that was from a
It's
friend.
good with punching.
I saw. Hey, you fucked up those Vikings.
That's true. And I've been forbidden to use the gun.
Yes, for good reason. You did shoot yourself.
Yeah, you are forbidden from using the gun.
You're welcome for the perfect world that we now inhabit.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know. If it's
How's your
perfect, we
sister
haven't
and
stepped-
girlfriend doing, man?
Well, they're both really mad at me.
Yep.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah. I wonder why, asshole. Jesus.
It's
Okay.
a mystery. We'll take another
So-
3 time loops to figure it out.
All right, I'm gonna make a recommendation. Make sure that Astrid doesn't, have some directive in this loop, which makes her kill us all.
That is a very good idea. We should look at her programming. In case there's some weird built-in fail-safe of kill all the kids trying to stop this.
Sweetie,
Oh,
is
hold on.
there
No, no, no,
murder?
no.
Well, you have to
Is there
get
murder
consent
software?
from her first.
No.
And
We're
she
not.
would
We're
Well,
not.
I'm not
know
saying.
about it.
Just,
We're not changing the subject on the knife and the gun thing.
no. Well, look, we'll either stow one away, and then if something happens, you can go back for it, or use it as a backup.
Yeah, I don't.
Or
think
yeah,
there's-
split it between 2 people, because if we're fighting Time God and he erases Ashley from existence, he, she, it, whoever they are, and Ashley poof disappears, there goes all the time stuff.
Actually, technically, it wouldn't because Time Tools wouldn't get
Oh my
erased
God.
by.
Okay,
No
okay,
one cares.
outside
Give
of
us the
time.
time knife.
But
No!
but what happens to
Give
so
us the
something
time
happens to
gun.
you, then the time gun just drops on the floor, and I'm pretty sure Time God's gonna go, who's next? And we're never gonna go for it.
What happens if Time God gets the time gun?
Oh no. Or the time knife. Have you,
Well, that is an unforeseen circumstance for sure. If they
God
manage
damn
to,
it.
if they
I
manage to
didn't
get
think of
hold of
that.
the time knife or the time gun, time as we know it could cease to be. Or they could rewrite time as they see fit, because getting rid of you means that their timeline is preserved forever and you don't stand a chance of interfering.
I don't
Exactly.
like you.
but if
Well-
Time God is benevolent, what if they just fix the timeline for us?
If they're benevolent, they may do what needs to be done to put you back on the right track. That is true.
I have a weird, what if sort of question.
Mm-hmm.
What if your time god?
Me? I asked that already.
No, not you.
Wilma.
No, what if Wilma is time god?
Huh. Well, that would bring up a very interesting point that I gave you the time gun for some reason with the express purpose of getting rid of Time God.
Oh
What if
no.
you didn't
I'm
know
gonna
your
make
time
a
gun?
force move to steal the gun from Ashley.
No, it's fine. Look, it's fine. We'll deal with things when they come, because if not, we'll just go right back to being in this weird quantum leap loop,
The next leap might be the leap home.
which never ended, and unfortunately, sadly, the ending clearly stated he never made it home.
That's
he just lived
really
forever. It is almost as depressing as the Dinosaurs TV show ending, where they all died in the Ice Age.
Oh, that was a really, really sad ending where they were like, we fucked up
As
the
a-
planet
as
and we're
a
all
kid-
gonna die.
As a kid, and they're like, "Don't worry, things will be okay," and the ending is them in like ice blocks. Like, oh no,
Yep, they died.
What if this is
I'm
all
too
just
young for this.
What if this is all just a weird dream, shared dream we have because we're all robots now?
No,
in
that
those
time loop
tubes.
already happened.
We don't know that. What if we're just in those tubes and we think this is happening?
That's about as ridiculous as this all being some sort of a shared dream experience between 5 people who are controlling everything and everybody that we do.
Yeah.
Nicholas looks at the camera again.
I think it's less likely that
Why is
she's
my nose
time
bleeding?
god,
Why is my nose
and
bleeding?
more likely that
Fuck.
I'm time god,
Why is it more likely that you're Time God?
because there's motivation into recreating the loops until everything's perfect.
I mean, what if I'm time god?
You wouldn't
No,
be.
that doesn't check
That's
out.
And I was on ground zero.
I mean, you weren't though. Where was she?
Yes, I've been telling you that 275 times.
Wilma, was she at ground zero?
She was
Yeah.
definitely on site.
But was
No,
she
no.
in the exact location where it happened?
No, but she was
All right.
close.
Right.
Well,
No,
she was
I
in the
was.
building.
Sorry. No, I got confused by something else. Yes, you were there. No, I was thinking about something else.
Who was at the epicenter of it?
Oh,
I would assume my dad, since
Bugsy
you know
Senior.
everybody that was in there during the thing.
I mean, it's just as likely that Ashley's stepfather is time god.
Let's just kill everybody's parents. We'll start with mine. It'd be great.
Whoa,
Are you okay?
whoa, whoa.
What?
I
It'd
mean,
be
Okay.
if you
Whoa.
want to kill your parents, then I have guns enough for everyone.
I have all of the. Here you go, kids.
Do you have more guns? Do you have more time guns?
No, I don't have more time guns, and you've been talking about terrorism, so I don't feel comfortable giving you one.
It was mostly a joke.
And the mostly is why I don't feel comfortable.
Look, it was 51 or 50.1% of a joke. Okay.
It was like 80% joke. It was like 20% like, what if he bought?
70, 75, 70. It's getting closer
know,
to
It was
real.
80.
You
It was
know,
80.
what if I
80%.
just did it?
Yeah,
just-
like if we just, I don't know. Let's go fucking kill fucking BB's dad.
Whoa, hey, for all you know, it could have been my sister, not my dad. Both,
Does
both
that
good.
make it better?
Don't kill them. It's like, first off, don't kill them. Okay,
Oh
would
my
super
god,
appreciate it.
your sister is time god.
Your sister is time god.
It makes sense.
We don't
Where
know
was
who
she?
is Time God. Time God could
No,
have
no,
been
no.
like a squirrel that got there and took it.
Yeah,
You're really
we don't
trying.
know.
You were trying to shift blame
Yeah,
for
Actually,
Squirrel at
Your
this
sister
point.
was gone from the timelines.
Actually, both his sisters are in this timeline.
But in this one, but there's no time god yet.
Yeah.
After the
So,
accident
well,
5 years ago, which haven't happened, she was gone, right?
Okay, hold on.
Would super hope it's not, because she's the reason I messed with that whole stupid remote control and caused a terrible, horrible, chaotic massacre on accident.
Did you?
Would really like to have her not throw this in my face by being Time God and ruining everything.
Did you commit a terrorism?
The robot attack, because that guy was making fun of my sister, so I caused the thing to blow up in his hand. Thought it was gonna
Actually,
be funny, and
Ashley, my dear friend, did BB commit a terrorism?
I did not commit terrorism.
No.
I prevented
Okay.
the stop of a robot attack.
If
prevented
anything, it was unintentional manslaughter.
He.
Very unintentional.
That's going.
He's just
hold
immediately
up,
trying
just-
not to break down. Like, no.
That's going a little far. He tried causing some kind of remote control to malfunction and succeeded, but it succeeded too well, and when it didn't work, the killer robot that I'm absolutely terrified of.
The one that they didn't tell us about, by the way, because they were trying to keep it a secret, so we had no idea this thing was important.
Yeah, we sabotaged. Both our groups kind of sabotaged each other, and Killer Robot kind of took advantage of it.
I don't know if they sabotaged y'all, but okay.
I
No.
definitely don't remember.
I don't remember that happening at all.
In one of those time loops, it happened.
It's going back a little far.
There were no time loops in that.
Okay.
that
She's
game.
like, I went further.
So our plan-
It's fine. He was trying to defend his sister and did not go the way things were planned.
Hey, I'm not. Hey, I like BB. You know, whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not changed my opinion of him if he did something that I wasn't around for.
So our plan, from what I understand, is to go to the loop and then kill Time God before or after they become God. I assume after.
Only works if it's after.
Okay.
I have to go in a portal.
Why do you keep saying that?
You
Is there
don't have to go in a portal.
Is there a portal?
We have to go in a portal.
Did you go in the first time?
To
Alone.
the best of my knowledge, and just thinking back to the reality warping water, I don't know. I don't know anyone else who is around who also came in contact with the water. Maybe there is. I don't know.
Because it would explain surprisingly a lot of things. Why you're like the epicenter of all these loops. Since the first ones and all this stuff, you went in by yourself and couldn't get back out, and time went all crazy. So maybe we do all need to be there to make sure you can get out.
Wouldn't someone have to be on the other side of the portal to pull us out? Pull me out?
Yeah, like we rope you when you go in so we could pull you back out. Something to give you an out.
Yeah, we're gonna be there when this happens.
Okay, so... I guess there's time enough for me to play one last song before we try and fix this.
Okay. What did happen to your bandmates? I remember talking to them a lot more sort of beginning all this.
They're still around.
Cool. The one of them, I don't remember their names, keeps trying to ask me out.
That's Max.
Is that Hugh? It's Hugh part of? I don't think Hugh's part of the band.
No,
Nah,
he's not part
I've
of
never
the
been
band.
in the band.
What the
Hugh!
fuck?
Oh
Hugh?
my God.
What?
Astrid
What?
gave me a ride. Hey,
Astrid, sweetie, why?
he said please.
Good manners, honestly. You know.
You're too sweet
know-
for this world.
Thanks,
Hugh, do you
I
want to
appreciate
help us kill Time God?
it. Huh? Sounds pretty cool. How do I kill God?
Shoot him with a gun.
Hugh, are you
We have to watch the birth of time gone.
Answer me this honestly, Hugh. Are you an android?
No, Astrid's the android. See, she has
Kinda.
rocket legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
is the correct term technically.
Okay, so Hugh's gonna help us to kill Time God.
Yeah,
You?
Why?
it's gonna be great.
You? Are you Time God?
Nah, that'd be cool though.
I think it would be bad
Oh, well, then it would suck.
for me.
I'm like
Oh.
looking at Wilma like, what the fuck is going on?
She just shrugs.
We've invited Hugh to help us kill God.
There's no way that plan will backfire.
Look, everything else doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So
Why
why do
not
we need to
you?
start? Why start now?
Why
I
not
start
Hugh?
now.
You could be the hero that we all need.
So, you remember how more and more people are becoming aware when they're around us, when everything
Mhm.
resets?
Yep.
We think that that's because we're breaking it, and that's a good thing.
How far do you think a rubber band can stretch?
I don't understand why you're so fixated on these rubber bands.
Yeah. If we kill God, we fix it. He won't matter. That's not true, Hugh. You'll matter, but not.
Aw, thanks, buddy. You matter too.
You have moments where I like you.
Thanks. I like you all the time.
Yeah, that one's fine. That was actually pretty okay.
Well, you also do have to ask about the stretching, because if it doesn't break, it's going to snap back.
Listen,
And the further
girls
you
I'm
stretch
with
it,
have
the
to
harder
worry
it's
about stretching all the time.
Okay, well,
Finger
thanks.
guns.
There it is.
You
We
Come full circle again.
We're trying to get things to go back into place.
well, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, Ashley, but your rubber band stretching metaphor, rubber bands don't not stretch. They don't shrink back to normal. They stay stretched out.
Well, they also snap back, but
Yeah,
depending
so,
on how far you stretch, it's how hard it hits back.
So that brings up my point. How far are you willing to stretch this rubber band?
I think my commitment to this task has been documented.
Then why are you stretching the rubber band further?
Because I'm the variable.
Also, if we go and kill Time God, Hugh will be there.
I definitely will.
Why?
He's Time God!
Hugh.
Don't you get it? This has all been Hugh resetting time so that he could finally figure out the magical formula to ask Cigna out.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That
wow.
actually scarily sounds like something that might happen with Time
Hugh,
God.
you were
He was just trying to get laid.
Great.
Listen, your sexual identity is your business. I wouldn't go back in time to try and alter that at all. That's just creepy.
Jots another notch down on his arm in Sharpie.
All right. Hugh's not Time God. Are you trying to fuck Ashley?
Everybody's trying
Who's
to fuck me.
not trying to fuck Ashley?
That's fair. Ashley, are you trying to fuck Ashley?
I mean, I wouldn't say no if she offered.
Okay. Ashley, you have an open invitation to join us.
Good to know.
I mean, you know, that's cool, I guess. That is so weird.
It comes with dating Ashley, I'm pretty sure. No offense, Ashley.
Wilma is also just like, yeah, it's fine, Nick. You didn't ask me either, so it's cool.
I mean, I don't like you. I don't value you as a person right now. You make me angry.
Oh, well, I mean, that's why Nicholas and I were having a conversation.
You know, maybe we're gonna hook up. You guys don't know.
Don't fuck your girlfriend's sister.
It's time loopy weirdness.
Don't. She can remember now. They both can remember. Don't fuck your girlfriend's sister.
That is some pretty apt knowledge to make sure you stow away, because now that they'll always remember it, they'll always remember it.
Always remember it.
I had like some sort of a device that I could message people from afar.
Me too, buddy. I wish I had that too.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Right.
Okay. So,
Well, why don't you all listen to me play a song at the party and we'll leave for the loop.
Why do you want to play a song at the party?
Maybe my last time.
You think you're gonna die?
Somebody's gonna die.
Yeah. I mean, why do you
Hugh, don't be so ominous. Come on, man.
think of bringing you along?
And
This
Said
is
out
a
of character.
weirdly okay timeline.
just because they die doesn't mean they're not coming back to life.
That's
Hey,
fair.
your
That's
little weird
that's,
friend.
that's like the opposite of dying. I
That
mean,
just happened this loop. And I Will Smith gesture to.
yes, but if we fix things, the loop stops, which means dead people stay dead.
Not if you use time.
There's
bullets.
no.
No. What do you mean? Do you not understand?
The time
time
bullets
bullets-
bullets would stop existing because they're not needed anymore.
Also, they definitely kill people. Let's go kill Time God.
let's go to the Time God.
Well, set up a party first, then go kill Time God.
Yeah, let's go set up a party. Don't do drugs. Don't drink.
Coming from you, that's a little weird.
It is
That's
super
why I
weird.
pointed out myself when I said don't do drugs.
Stay focused.
You guys can do it. I believe in you.
It just like says barely contained in your lap. You're like, I totally believe in you guys.
Was that Wilma or Hugh?
Yes.
Cool.
It's both of them at the same time.
Maybe if I help set up a party, people will stop being mad at me.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad at you.
I appreciate it. Well, you're a domestic terrorist, so who cares what you think?
I'm not a domestic terrorist. I am a maybe future domestic terrorist, but I no longer plan on committing terrorism.
She's not a terrorist currently. She's an anarchist. Okay, she hasn't
Yeah.
done anything to move up in the ranks to full blown.
Have you ever just thought about destroying society? Cigna has.
Yes.
As an
Don't look at BB's hard drive for the love of God.
As a player who is literally an anarchist, I feel a little attacked. But moving on.
It's okay. BB's quietly there. His hard drive full of all kinds of tear it all down.
I'm pretty sure if I went to BB privately, I'm sure I could have convinced him to do it.
Oh yeah, it would have been a walking bomb too. It would have made like a cute song and dance and then blown up.
Ooh.
Just for added technical flair.
just to be extra.
Time bomb.
Listen, I'm not saying that it's not an option, but you guys are gonna have to decide if you want.
We need another day.
Want to sing it and dance in Time Bomb.
I think we're running out of time on that.
It definitely wouldn't be an easy role. I got one success. Did that make a dancing time bomb?
You can have dancing or bomb.
It only plays a MIDI theme instead of an actual song.
It has a 5-second countdown timer.
Damn it!
You drive us to your house so that we can set up for the party.
Let's go set up for the party.
Okay, so we'll go set up for the party. That everybody's plan? We all on the same page here?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm gonna play a song, and then we're gonna go kill God.
There we go.
Just so that I'm aware, because I joined late. Ashley didn't learn some sort of put you to sleep song that she's about to trap us all with, right?
You'll find out.
Correct. She's just a normal musician with a killer tunes. That even in the timeline where the popular girls hated us, they still asked her to play.
Yep.
It's fine.
Now we're
in retrospect, I don't
two
think
of
they
you guys
actually
are
hated me.
fucking her.
Well, maybe, but we never got to find out in that timeline. Could always ask her since apparently she's remembered for a while now.
Right, let's go.
Yep. So there's 2 seats in the back. Hugh definitely takes one. I'm assuming Nicholas is going to take the other.
I mean,
Or he could walk, but it's a long way from
or
town.
I could get a ride from Robo Astrid.
She's already given Hugh a ride home.
No,
He's
he's in the back seat of the convertible.
Your girlfriend's free to ride, buddy.
Nick, what are you taking? Taking the free seat, or are you gonna ask Astrid?
Astrid, I'm never gonna get another chance to fly with a robot because I keep beating them up. Can I fly with you?
What a great way to sell an android or a gynoid the opportunity to give you a ride.
I keep murdering your cousins.
I said beat up a robot. She's a gynoid. It's completely different.
True, they are different.
And shame on you for not knowing that, BB.
Did you ask the party robot before you bludgeoned it to pieces and gave it
Did you ask the part up before you sicked it on me? Hey Astrid, he once sicked a deadly robot on me?
I don't remember any of that.
You weren't there for that.
Oh. Yes, Nicholas. Yeah, Nicholas, I can give you a ride. And then she picked Nicholas up into a Princess Carrie.
I'm the prettiest princess of them all.
We have that special kind of relationship, and then her feet turn into rockets and she takes off.
Is that a reference to her mask game?
Yes, it was.
Okay, cool. You haven't been inside
Oh
of it.
my god, that is funny. I never classified the reference.
BB's gonna pull a Terrence Howard near the end of Iron Man 1, seeing it fly away and go, next time.
Only not, because I'm getting recasted, baby.
Ouch. Probably shouldn't have held out for more money. Burn.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? I don't blame him. He had no idea. In retrospect, that was a foolish move. He didn't know how big that was going to get.
Yeah. Cheadle's doing a good job, though.
He's doing a great job. I love Cheadle.
Really gonna suck when he dies for Civil War II, though.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? He's getting a little old. He could be done.
Can't sell that Carol Danvers romance for sure.
No,
Way too old.
unfortunately. They tried.
Look, they had like 48 seconds to do it, okay? Give them a break.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough time.
There's time now.
This time,
It's like it's a nice callback, but boy howdy, is it really terrible to try to shoehorn into that like a 7-second conversation.
So,
I am
dinner later?
so
No, I'm going to space.
lost.
It's okay, you didn't miss much. Carol Danvers is not good in the MCU.
In the comics, they were dating, so they made that little reference over their 5-year stint of, oh no, they're totally like dating. Wink, and that was it.
I don't.
They're having dinner, maybe.
Carol, like fucking Marvel, like fucking
Captain
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah, Captain
super
Marvel.
gay.
No, she's not.
She should be.
She looks it, but she's not. She really likes that BBC. But,
Okay.
Look, you blame the writers of Marvel for that one.
yeah, Carol Danvers has a long history of being straight. Because even Captain Marvel, who has some really, really dark comic book history that they try to pretend didn't happen anymore. Kind of like how Hank Pym's an asshole. So glad he didn't get casted as Ant-Man, because a drunk wife beater should never be the poster child for a franchise.
Yeah.
I do love that they like completely changed the Avengers setup too, since he was a founding member of it, him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, whoa, we're not a streetcar named Desiring the Avengers in this MCU universe, okay?
Cool. So Time God.
Yeah, Time God.
Yeah.
Felix, how dare you try to get us back on track?
How dare you try and get us back on track?
Yeah, I'm just so responsible for so many of our tangents that I feel like I should get on occasion.
It's super
Nudge us
awkward when
back.
you're not the one doing it.
So, you guys head back to Tamara's house, the nice and expensive, rich person, popular kid lake house, with the intent of setting up and helping for the party. When you all arrive there, it's still an hour before school lets out, so Tamara's not even there. The school has definitely caught on that 3 of you did not show up for the rest of your classes. But who cares? You're not at your houses, and cell phones don't exist in the mainstream for people to have.
Also, no one's at my house to pick up anyway, or
Yeah.
cares. Who gives a
Nicholas
shit?
doesn't have any family that loves him besides his sister, so they don't even check.
Hey Nick, do you want a hug?
Fine. I'm good. What's going on? Let's go throw the football around.
But you guys spend that time getting everything set up, and then, sure enough, Tamara and Camilla show up to also start setting up, and then they look surprised that you're there. And so Camilla's first words are, "Wait, what the fuck are you guys doing here?"
We have to kill Time God.
Oh, is that all?
Well, don't be, you just started this whole thing. Don't be all blasé about it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, I've kind of stopped expecting weird shenanigans to happen after everything that I've been seeing, so it's just kind of, yeah.
We think it's either BB's dad or his sister. That's my theory.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
Nicholas makes himself super available for whatever Tamara wants him to move and pick up because he has a lot of ground to make up.
She puts you to work.
Hey Astrid,
Yes.
you have super strength, right?
I have normal gynoid strength.
Is it more than a human's?
Yes.
Okay.
I wouldn't
He
really-
juggled me when we were flying.
I wouldn't define that as super.
Well, it's super to me.
Aw.
Anyways, they'll lift some heavy things. I'm gonna watch you do it.
And so she does. And so she does.
It was pretty good.
Good. This is worth killing a time god for.
This is worth the only time God for a fucking super strong hot robot girlfriend. Yeah, this is Cygnus' fucking dream.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you all.
Answer for you all. Sorry, go
What do
ahead.
you want? Like, is there anything any of you want?
I want to not be in a time loop.
I would like you to stop thinking that you have to die at the end of this.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
that
not
thing
great.
that you are very clearly thinking.
I'm hoping that's not the case. I don't know what's going to happen.
Whatever happens, we're gonna be there, and we are going to have a gunfight, or maybe we're gonna knife fight God. Maybe
There's a very good chance we all could die.
there's a chance we all could die.
But that's the risk that we're running,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, we're letting everybody else get out of this loop too, and that's worth it.
We've done some fucked up shit in order to solve this. I think we're ready to just, fucking go out swinging.
I mean,
I know we're all teenagers, but,
Oh, 30.
well,
Well,
technically, but we've killed, like, we've lived a lot. We've done a lot of shit.
this loop actually seems pretty good. Astrid, you're back, and everyone has and BB, you have your family, and
well, I mean, if you're having second thoughts, you have 3 weeks to enjoy it.
I think it's time we close this loop.
Yeah, it's time. And if everything goes wrong, we can just shoot one of us, and we'll be outside of time, though.
Yeah, you gotta kind of make the decision. If you're committing to it, then you mess up and kind of injure or don't completely kill God, then you're stuck. But you gotta commit to it. It's all or nothing.
no, I know that. I'm just thinking if this loop is the last one, then why risk yourselves?
That's true.
Because I want everyone to be able to move on from the loop. So if I can help, then that's what I'm going to do.
I mean, fuck yeah. What he said.
I do what variables do. I fuck shit up.
Yeah. I was ready to fucking move on in the shitty timeline. Just be like, all right, just fucking graduate high school, move back to Sweden. But now I can do it with a hot robot girlfriend, and my fucking dad has a job that isn't fucking repairing this fucking cars in a town that's dying.
Well, then I recommend spending some time with your girlfriends. I'm gonna get set up to play some music.
Cool.
I'm
I have to
gonna
move a lot of stuff before my girlfriend starts talking to me again. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch my
It's
girlfriend.
true.
lift
Back to
heavy
work.
things.
I just imagine she's like sitting on the porch with like a fucking daiquiri. Like, back to work, Nick.
I sit next to her.
What about you, Tamara?
What about me? She takes a drink.
Do you just want to move on out of the loop?
Well, considering I have to cope with the fact that I've been in this loop for so long, I don't feel the same drive to be out of it as you do, but it would be nice to be able to know that in 3 weeks my life will continue. I would like to know that my life can continue after 3 weeks.
See what I can do then.
Great.
You don't sound happy.
No, I'm not happy about a lot of things, but not necessarily what you're bringing up.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I said I was sorry!
And I said I would think about it.
I see.
It would be the greatest flash forward to find out where Samara ended up.
Gotta survive fighting God.
True that. What about you, Ashley? What do you want?
Yes, what makes Ashley Ash?
I started trying to find friends and people I loved who had disappeared. And now I kind of want them to... I want to make sure that they stay.
You, Phoebe, what about you?
As this is the timeline where things seem to have worked out great for me, I couldn't tell you. Because there's a good chance it ain't gonna be so great. And I am not prepared for that. Although I've also been prepared for, what, 16 years of things not being super, so... I don't know. Trying not to think of it, given the two possibilities of Time God are my relatives.
I mean, Time God can be anybody.
It's true, even me.
But even Hugh.
Could be Hugh. Is Hugh here?
I mean, I never left.
Cool.
He was helping Nicholas carry boxes because, of course, he is. He's a great guy.
I would beg to disagree.
But you can't because the tally is further in his favor.
That's what you think.
BB,
You bet.
show him the arm.
So we set up for a party.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And so you do. The party has been set up. And it looks great. And it's roughly 8 o'clock now, so all of the teenagers from the school are starting to filter in. Ashley's bandmates have shown up, and they're doing a sound check up on stage. The party is officially bumping.
You're on, superstar.
Knock him dead.
But not so dead that they can't. Yeah.
Alright.
They don't kill them.
I was trying to find some good Night in the Woods, but...
Oh, Night in the Woods has got so many good songs.
It's
yeah.
true. Which one do you want? Tell me.
Say
Tell
the
me.
Phantom Troop. The Phantom Troop has different instruments.
Which one's that?
That's the ghosts that play the songs in the subway.
That's true.
Maybe
You
the
want something?
first
You
song
want something?
we
You want
played-
something kind of sad? You want something upbeat? What do you want?
I think for this... I think something upbeat. She wants to give something good.
I know. Well, that won't work. 'Cause it's,
Oh.
Excuse me.
Unacceptable.
I will find you. You're not moving soon.
Good luck.
I know where you are.
Do you?
I'm not gonna dox you, but yeah. Just have to fucking follow the scent of horny asshole.
And it's like, I have the obvious choice, but
You're
it
gonna run
doesn't.
into a lot of false positives on that.
I don't know if this is too dark.
Which one is it?
Oh,
Oh, that was the one I was going to pick.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, here, let me send it to you.
I already got it.
Oh, okay.
I already knew the moment you said Night in the Woods. So, stop. Alright, so Ashley and her band, Spoon and the Utensils, get up on stage, and she announces that they're going to start up a song, so everybody has their drinks and they get settled in. And if you weren't paying attention, this is a big shout out to Night in the Woods and their great music, but this feels appropriate.
Hail to the butts.
Just not here, stuck on this dead end street, where all the new kids come to play, stuck where past and future meet, watching all of them drift away. I just wanna die anywhere else. If only I could die anywhere else. So come with me, let's die anywhere else. Anywhere, just not here. And if they ever hear my name within an hour or alone, around these dusty streets, my tired old head. And when I ever stop to think, what was it before? Oh no, it won't remember that I'm gone. I just wanna die anywhere else. If only I could die anywhere else. So come with me, let's die anywhere else. Anywhere, just not here, oh no.
Those lyrics are just on point.
So let's go die anywhere else.
Go die anywhere else.
Just not here.
But,
Muted feelers.
you are muted, Felis.
Let's go to Sweden, die in a fjord.
There you go.
That would be anywhere else.
Yeah, we'll be somewhere else.
Just not here.
It's not here.
Nicholas will clap. 'Cause that was a good song.
Cigna's vibing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Vibins.
Ash is gonna look over to Sam and Max and give them both a hug.
They nod. They hug.
They nod, hug.
They nod, hug.
That's like kick punching for all you kids out there.
All the cool kids kick punch.
I'm gonna have to
I
go
punch kick.
take care of something, but
But your fists are like regular punches.
Yeah.
I have to go take care of something. But you two are still interested in trying out a new combination music, from what I understand.
Yeah?
What a mixture of rock and rap.
Oh, yeah. We had a great idea. We were going to be called Sinking Park. Because, Stillwater was underwater.
That is on point.
Yeah. They're not out yet. They could do
I
it.
swear to God.
It's true.
You believe me, guys. You're gonna make it so big. You don't know how many anime music videos your stuff's gonna be showcased in.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off the guitar I was holding, pass it over. Go for it.
Yeah, and so one of them turns their hat backwards, and they go, we're normally the utensils, but today we are Sinking Park. My name is Freddy Burst, and you knew it was coming.
I just fucking heard the pun. God
I'm
damn
out.
it.
God, I'm waiting in the
Yeah.
car. I'm honking the horn.
Yeah. Rez, do you want to help me find Ren and just beat him up?
A little bit.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
cool.
Oh God, when did Limp Bizkit start?
No.
Make sure this joke was accurate.
No, I don't care. Get the fucking car.
They started in '94. It works.
Get the car. This loop is closed.
I'm just like, woo!
Take
he's,
the time.
He's like, I gotta do it now. He just ends it.
Get the fucking time done.
I like that one of the people also asked, why is Limp Bizkit so hated? I can honestly say I don't hate them. They're just really obnoxious.
Yeah, they're just a bad band.
Well, I mean, they're not even a bad band. Their music is on point. It's just shitty music.
Yeah, they're a bad band.
No, they aren't a bad band. They're a good band. It's just that the music, the content of the music is shitty. Rollin' is a bumpin' song.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Yeah, if it's like if you intentionally set your bar low, can you really be bad?
Like, come on, tell me you don't enjoy listening to Rollin' when it comes on the radio.
I don't.
I don't listen to the radio.
Oh well, get the
I'm
fuck out.
20.
Oh right, you're a child. You don't actually
I'm
understand.
24.
You don't understand the real joy of listening to Limp Bizkit. It is beyond your time. Frost, you know what glory Limp Bizkit really is.
I played the fucking hockey games in the early 2000s. I know what they're like. I know their music.
I am literally
honking the horn.
a second now.
I do, as I'm walking by Tamara, I give her a hug too.
Why are you hugging me?
Should I not?
I don't mind.
No. Don't mind it then.
Are you in a polycule?
You're like
30
really
years?
into this polycule thing.
I was gonna assume
I
the
don't
three
hear
you were
you
dating.
complaining.
Oh, I mean, I'm not dating Ashley. That never came up. She like fucks my sister. It's kind of weird.
But you said you didn't mind.
I don't mind, but it's also kind of weird because like she goes down on you, then I go down on you. It's kind of like a thing I have to wrap my head around, and
Okay.
it's really literally one step from being West Virginia.
Okay, I'm gonna go get my scooter ready.
I'm going to go up and give Tamara a very large hug, and I'm gonna dip her and then make out with her.
And she makes out with you, and she says, "I'm still mad at you, but
That's okay.
That's a good step in the right direction."
That's fair.
I'm not
Oh,
making, I'm not,
oh,
I'm not
he's
making the
kicking-
face at you. I saw something funny.
He's kicking his feet in the tree. That's the greatest thing a sleeping doggo can do.
Oh,
Is he doing stuff?
He was kicking his feet.
oh, he was
Kicking his
running.
feet.
He was running.
Oh, dog.
Wow. Okay, I'm sad I missed that. Good
Yeah.
lord.
All right,
You
but
want me to recording?
so everybody's planning to leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, Camilla's at the party too.
She was.
I'm giving everybody hugs.
Okay. Ashley goes and makes hugs. Everybody else is packing up, getting ready to go. We are at our break time, so let's stop for 5. Get up, stretch, grab something to drink, and just remember to come back when it is time to come back. I will not do the Crafter one anymore because Crafter doesn't exist. All right. Mics are still hot, even if we're stepping away.
Hey, Ren, the mics are still on.
Okay.
Ren, the mics are still
I just
hot.
took my headphones
Mike,
off, so I
Ren,
don't have to
Ren,
listen to
the
it.
mics are on.
Mike, your rain is still hot.
I'm still on? Am I still on,
Can
really?
Signa enter a polycule with your sister?
Can
No,
you...
Ren, actually,
Ren.
your mic is off now.
My mic is off now? It's supposed to be off. Can you hear me or not? I'm still seeing my mic moving on the stream. Hold on.
No, all right, everybody's mic's broken. I guess that's it for the show.
Rez, can you hear me?
I hear
Oh,
you.
no, it...
Cool. What if Signa entered a polycule with Nicholas' sister?
Weird.
Is it weird?
Hmm.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna get
Guess
some.
who you're coming home and seeing sometime.
I don't say bad. I just said weird.
He's weird.
I'm gonna step away, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
You'll be saddened to hear my dog is gone.
I'm sad.
Yeah, he's not there anymore. He went upstairs. He's a good boy. My dogs had a fight today, so actually not that good of a boy. But, one of them killed a bird, and they got in a fight over the corpse.
Fun.
Yeah, so one of my dogs is limping because fucking bitter. So.
All right, so let's go kill God.
Self-care is getting drunk and knife fighting God.
I mean, who else are you gonna knife fight? Am I right?
Oh my god!
Hmm.
I'm gonna link this because holy Jesus!
What? Also, are you trying to possess Dato's character?
No,
Not yet. Wink.
no, you don't. No,
All right, what is this?
no, I haven't linked it yet.
I was looking at the last thing Rin posted in Not Safe for Work.
Okay, I just see. Okay.
Oh,
Right in the eye. Did you post it? Yep. Dude gaslighting an ant?
yeah. The ending is not what I thought it was gonna be.
Why does this guy hate ants so much that he's
I don't know.
celebrating that?
Just keep watching.
He's just like, let's go. Like, oh god.
What the fuck?
Exactly. I don't know what to. I can't. I can't comprehend. Well, good to know. If you have ants, apparently you can gaslight them into killing each other.
Yeah, apparently you can cause a fucking.
Lord of the Flies, where the ants just fucking kill each other.
Me shitposting in ancient Greece carving into stone tablet. If I were Achilles, I would simply protect my heel. If I was Sisyphus, I would just push the boulder over the hill.
What are we coming back to?
Someone goes
ancient
me
Greek
shitposting
shitposting?
in ancient Greece.
Hmm.
Me shitposting in ancient Rome, carving onto Remus's grave. Weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead.
Want to know a funny ancient fact about the ancient world?
Lay it on us, buddy.
Yes.
So in the Hagia Sophia, they found a carving in it that was obviously some sort of letters, but no one could read them for like, hundreds of years. And knowing what they were until the modern day, when a runic scholar from like a Nordic runic scholar looked at it and said, "Oh, that says Halfdan was here." Humans have never changed.
Look, man, come on. When's the next time I'm going to be the Hagia Sophia? Okay, I
Yeah.
gotta do this.
They found like graffiti in an old cave where they think people would like take shelter. It's like this is like I am a great warrior, but my friend fucks everyone. Just like weird shit like that. It's humans have never changed. We've always been the same fucking shitty people. We've always been.
Hooray for being shitty people.
5,000 years later, they're going to be going to places like the underground Washington D.C. and reading graffiti down there.
Like, what does it mean? It's just
What
like
does it mean?
it's like Mike is the coolest.
Mike is the coolest, and he fucked your mom.
I don't know about this Mike fellow, but he seems like a cool guy, except for that last part.
Except for that specific last part aimed at me. Speaking of being the coolest. We're
Yes,
back.
thank you, Red. I am the coolest.
Speaking of,
I think he was talking about Cigna, the fan favorite.
I was going to have something witty to say about Cigna, but I kind of blanked on it and just opted to eat some food
Now to
instead.
run a poll in the chat to see who the fan favorite is.
Oh, jeez, how do I
Who
make
is
a
You can
poll?
the coolest?
We can only do that after Swoon Den show up because there's like 3 people in that who love Cigna more than anything.
I feel like that's some awful bias.
He's like, I gotta tip the scale.
You gotta tip the scales. You can't do it until
you can't ask Dido because apparently she's died again.
Yeah, she's dead.
She
told her-
dies a
What?
lot on Sunday.
What? Wow.
Don't know. Every other week it's like it's
What
fine.
happened
It's not. She's like it's not canon this week. It's fine. And then it's like I died again. It's like stop it. It's like
It's
Dido,
canon this
Dido,
week.
if-
it's like it's gonna stick
Dido, if
eventually.
you're lis-
It's canon.
She-
Also,
she-
my
she's
dog's
listening
gone,
in
and I like
the-
to apologize.
In any game I'm in with her, she keeps trying to blame her deaths on me.
Dido?
To be fair,
Just
Felis,
I-
last Saturday, Shay planted one of her bag of beans, and it became a chaotic evil treant that almost killed Dido twice.
Yeah, that seems like your fault.
The probability wasn't her fault, but the action that led to it definitely.
Rin did.
What?
Rin, my friend. Who gave her that bag of beans?
Oh, I did. Absolutely. But again, it's like she has 2 chances for it to end up being in that situation, and it was she managed to roll the treant, and then it managed to roll that it was evil. And it's like
it's like a one.
it's a 50-50 chance
Well,
for
yeah.
evil.
Well, that part, yeah, but it's like a 1 in 10 chance for it to actually be a trend at all.
Yep. She was hoping
Look,
she was
the best
hoping for the
comparison
pyramid to grow out of Candlekeep.
Hold on. The pyramid has a fucking evil ass mummy in it.
Yep. So like, she wanted to do property damage and TPK.
You can't kill Candle.
Look,
Candlekeep.
the
It's
best
an
comparison
iconic
is
location.
the best comparison is look. Rin sold her the Mogwai in a box. She's the one that fed it after midnight. So really,
Is it really my fault if she didn't?
I'm gonna
Also,
say it's a
that
little.
I was
was
never
usually-
given directions on the beans. What do you do with seeds? You
That's
plant
true.
them.
That's true. She had blissful ignorance. She never bothered to get it identified.
and Dido learned a valuable lesson. This is what happens if you take too long to do your finals.
Yep.
This
Try
is
to do your finals.
this is
You almost get Treebeard almost stomps a mud hole in your
like
ass.
if it is my fault, it is all purposeful to get you all to realize that we need to identify shit. This is a life lesson.
Never identify.
Never. I know.
What is this cursed item? I'm going to
It's-
attune to it.
I'm I don't know. Look, it's okay. It says it's fine. Okay.
It says
Trust
it's fine.
his evil pit lord in the shield. He says he's cool. He's not a cop. It's fine. He's not a devil cop.
You're gonna tell me if he's a devil cop, guys.
But didn't you just lie to me? Well, yeah, but you can still trust me. Right? Like, oh, okay, that checks out.
I mean, is it lying or is it you just didn't get the whole truth because you didn't find? Look, semantics.
Hey guys,
cool.
hey guys, time god.
Time
Right, Ty God.
Time God. All right.
Some weird
So
human with a shield
probably
pops out of a
open-
portal.
This is roll
Help,
20.
this
for this game.
Asimar's trying to kill me for having an evil shield. Help.
so the plan for you all is to head to the Loop Foundation. Yes.
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 Yup.
Yeah, I don't think we have any steps to this plan. But
No,
we have
there has been no discussion of what you are going to do there.
we are going to the loop.
So
And-
on the ride there,
You make it sound like it's so hard for us not to come up with the plan. My dad's in charge of everything. I'll just ask to be let in to witness the thing.
you know,
All
that
right.
actually might work.
Bam.
Everybody's dad works for the loop, even my shitty one.
Yeah, all of our families.
You know,
work
that's-
for the
that's-
loop.
Do we have a gift
Someone
to
make
bring?
a wish before
We
this.
just wanted to bring a thank you gift.
Yeah,
Thank you for not destroying our timeline.
I think you give them a fucking knife.
What do you have in this? What do you have here?
We brought the gift of death.
Are we in Wilma's car? Whose car are we in? Did we just steal a car?
You haven't discussed that.
I mean, Signa's on her scooter. That was I already discussed.
Yeah, I was like, Cigna has a scooter. That is
Yeah.
as far as you've gotten.
So long, nerds. See you at the.
You know,
We can
there
jump
was a time when Cigna had access to a car. It's not this time though.
I don't because my dad would yell at me for skipping school.
She's a good
That's a
noodle
valid
in this
point.
timeline. It's fine. Other than the school skipping, which is only
the-
recent,
And domestic terrorism.
And the
Man,
attempted arrest.
planning.
which he doesn't know about.
He doesn't.
While
What did you
Cigna
just know
plans
again hurt him?
technical
I'm-
Ragnarok.
I'm going to ask to borrow Tamara's car because I'm sure she has one.
I don't need a roll for
Which
this
one?
because they know what you're doing. So they do let you borrow the totally cool, which is why she doesn't take it to school, minivan. Because in this timeline, she has a minivan.
Yay, we can all go.
We can even load the scooter into the back.
All
She's
right,
driving.
I'm driving.
Sleipnir. It's just a ride Sleipnir into battle.
Does Nicholas have a license?
No, but he knows how to drive.
Am I the
Scoot
only
over.
one with a license?
Tries to play
I think
bad
Ashley's
to the
old
bone.
enough to have a license.
Yeah, Ashley has one. She doesn't really have a car though.
And we do know
Yeah,
Cigna
I don't-
has a license.
I don't know if I'm comfortable borrowing. Like, if you get into a car accident, this is going to be on my ass.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I start the car.
And you will have learned a valuable lesson.
Ashley's perfect line would be, "You can't dig your hole any deeper."
Oh,
Hold on. Let me reset the loop so that I can use that.
hand on your
I'm
shoulder.
like, oh, that's a good idea. Hang on.
You'll be okay.
Yeah.
No,
Persona.
no. You're the one. Now you're driving. Don't do that while you're driving.
Signa on
It's
her
like, don't
scooter.
worry, it'll
What the
reset. We'll
fuck
be
is going on
halfway
in
into a
there?
tree at that point.
So, so do we have like a window open so we can get Cigna in on the
Before
plan?
we leave, we can discuss this.
Is she
Yeah.
is she seriously choosing to ride her scooter over the van that goes much faster than the scooter?
Yeah, because she has to ride her steed into battle.
Okay, you can ride it in the van.
What?
Plenty of room.
Like, she just sits on it in the back.
Yeah.
It's fine. Just
Okay.
don't ride it.
Windows
I'll put it in
down.
the stupid
Okay,
van.
so what exactly are we planning here outside of BB asking to be let in, which I'm sure is going to go without a hitch?
I mean,
If my,
beyond
if my
that,
dad's currently running the place, probably would be easy. But after that, yeah, we gotta Is there some place we need to be when Time God is made and a portal opens?
Yeah, where does the portal open, Ashley?
At the bottom of the facility.
Oh, okay. So we have to get to.
Where
Bottom.
it's where the collider is. And it is underground.
Hey, you guys remember when we snuck into the loop?
Yep.
Could do that again.
We could, and I thought about it, and then someone presented the idea that this is not Krafta, and this is instead Rixinarchy. So I think we are just allowed in.
It's worth a try.
Well, I mean, if we aren't let in, we can always fall back on sneaking.
That's true.
And we find our way to the bottom, wait for the portal to open, and then run in and then kill Time God.
Sometimes
You
you
know,
just gotta
it's-
kill Time God.
You know, it sounds overly simplified, but given that none of us know what would happen, that might very well be the quickest and easiest thing that happens.
I mean, don't overcomplicate a plan until you need to overcomplicate it, right?
Yeah. Don't plan domestic terrorism if fighting God is an option.
No plan survives contact with the enemy.
See? There you go, Signa.
I still think that fighting God is a dumb plan in domestic terrorism. Well, still pretty dumb is smarter.
I'm surprised the person willing to do domestic terrorism is afraid of God.
Don't know how that has to do with anything. But I'm ready to fight God.
I am also ready to fight God.
Yeah, I'm
We're
not
ready.
afraid of God. I just think it's a stupid idea.
We're ready to fight God.
If that's what we need to solve this, then why is it stupid?
I just
I think the concept
I
maybe
think
is
the
a lot
concept
for her.
of fighting a deity is weird.
Especially one created via
Science.
a science experiment, essentially.
Listen, there was that time where Kurt Russell had to go through a ring as well to fight gods, and he was told that it was impossible, and sure enough, he was able to kill gods and close that loop to get back home as well.
What is this?
Stargate.
Escape from New York, obviously.
I mean, it is Escape from New York, but I was referring to Stargate.
Astrid, why you? How are you watching all of these movies?
Oh, we were MTV and chilling.
We watch a lot of movies while we fuck.
Plus, the blockbuster here is huge.
And I don't sleep. I
we
don't
should
sleep.
put
So when
movies
Signa
on.
passes out, I just raid
She doesn't sleep,
Blockbuster.
and she also has she can pay
Ashley,
attention to.
we should put movies on instead of music.
Do what?
We should put movies on instead of music.
Like
Are
right
you in a
now?
polydual? What the fuck is going on with you guys?
Nick is saying to watch movies while you fuck instead of
Oh,
music.
all right.
I got it, Drez. Don't worry.
All right then.
I'm sorry. I have a lot on my mind.
Blockbuster.
That's
That's fair. We're about to
is fun.
fight God.
Yeah, Blockbuster is in right now, guys.
There's still one. One exists.
This
All right,
is
let's go fight God.
I'm gonna-
1994. There's lots of blockbusters.
Mm-hmm.
To killing God, I guess.
All right. So Ashley, do you want the knife or do you want the gun?
They were both given to me, and
I
have to be
understand
the one
that.
to push the button. So
I understand that, but I would feel better if I had one, so that I
would feel
can
better
try.
if he had one.
So I can fight God.
And if things go crazy, then you would have the other one, Ashley, to reset time with.
no, I'm the one who has to press the button.
Yeah, but
Yes, I
We're
know.
not
so
doing a
you
failsafe.
should-
We're doing.
yeah, but having a backup plan is kind of important.
Okay, I'm sure if I go down, you will be able to get it from me.
But what if I can't?
Let's put it to a vote. Who wants Nicholas to have the time knife?
I am not giving that up.
I will take the time gun. I understand that you're attached to the knife.
Astrid, do you want Nicholas to have the time gun?
Oh, do I get a vote?
Yes.
You're human.
Person.
I'm not, but thank
You're a
you.
person.
You're a person.
Sure, that counts.
I'm trying to be. Excuse me.
Shay, relax. That unbridled Shay rage came out.
I think for you, Astrid, I am all right with.
Oh, can I have the time gun?
No, what? No.
I mean, I feel like it would be rude to
No, that's fair. I was just gonna give it to him so we could move on.
Oh.
All right, so that's 4 votes against 1.
Well, she's honest. She's like, here, let's keep going. It's like, well, now I'm
Let's
definitely not
Give
giving
him
it to
the
you.
time knife. You have the time gun, and we all can fight Time God.
I'm going to put this out there. I don't know if we should have a variable push the button again.
Well, it's more of a, if something happens to you and we can't get to you, or he erases you from time, or something else happens, and you are the only person who has the means to stop him, and then we have no means to stop him, we're kind of up shit's creek.
Yeah,
Is my point.
No,
This is
you're
a
not.
backup.
They can't. They're not able to. You don't erase time by being
Okay,
time.
You keep saying that you know how Time God works. It's a god of time.
It's
No one knows
a
how
person
that works.
who is who is funneling the passage of time through themselves.
Yeah, cool. And they fuck up your time thing, and you become an old woman, and you have a heart attack.
Just roll my eyes.
Can we please give Nicholas the time knife so that if you go down, we have a backup? As in, we're going to throw Nicholas knife first at a god.
No.
Just yeet poor Nicholas.
I'm going to make a move body to steal the gun.
I'm driving.
And that makes it incredibly hard for you to stop me.
You're gonna make us get into an
Sorry
accident.
about that.
That's alright. Yeah, go ahead and make the roll.
That was Hank Green singing
Oh,
about
sorry, it's
Twitter,
it's
by
a
the way.
force body, technically.
No.
Well,
Oh my god!
Yeah, so you are driving, so turning your attention from it, you could potentially crash the car if you really want to resist it any further.
no.
Alright, so you...
But I do look at him and I say, we're never fucking again.
What?
Alright, go ahead and put Nicholas in 2 doghouses.
Again, you have an open invitation to join me and Astrid.
Are you
No.
serious?
I'm not interested in any of you. I'm done.
I mean, it doesn't have to be interested. I mean, you can have sex with a robot. That's probably bad. That's probably bad for you. I don't think that's a good idea for you.
Can we go, please?
No, clearly I can't trust any of you.
You can trust me. I didn't take the knife.
I'm just gonna hand the gun back, and I'm like, okay.
Alright.
You get your access to vagina.
I'm just gonna let you know that if we're gonna get murdered by Time God, you're gonna have one hell of a "I told you so" before we get erased from time.
So,
We had 5
Every-
successes.
every single, every bit of information we've pulled up always had to be that I pushed the button. And you want to risk that.
I mean, no.
My feeling is thusly, the first time I push the button, and he does quotation fingers, everything reset and everything's perfect.
Yeah.
Actually,
All
you
we
didn't
knew is
push
that
the button.
you're the one
You
who
pulled-
did push the button.
You didn't push the button. You pulled a failsafe.
Yeah. So
And you doing it again could completely unravel it.
we don't know that. We don't know anything about this. We know nothing
Alright,
certain.
but when you fuck
Killing
shit up
Time
and we're
God
back
could
in the loop...
destroy the world.
Alright, well, once we're back in the loop again, and I say I told you so, because you...
Then I'll
Did it?
accept it because I can admit when I'm wrong.
Can you?
He does. He has.
No, he doesn't. He shot himself.
Okay, and I admitted that. Well, first off, that wasn't technically. I'm just gonna look out the window for the rest of the ride because there's no winning this.
I set the time gun on the armrest.
I'm no winning this conversation.
So I'm just gonna go sit a little bit further in the back now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Put my head in Nashford's lap. Hey, Hugh.
Hey, what's up?
There he is. Hey, buddy.
I mean, at this point, you should realize anytime you say it, it summons me.
Are you a Eldritch being?
I might be.
Suddenly, I now know who Owen was praying to in the first game.
It was you.
Oh my god! The fucking thing she summoned, we never found out what happened to it!
Hi, how's it going?
Oh god.
Let's fight Time God.
Yeah, okay. Sounds great.
Yeah.
In the really awkward drive, Nicholas is like,
And I look back at Signa and say, and when the Eldritch Horror takes control of time, I'm gonna say I told you so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Hugh,
What's up?
could you do me a solid?
Possibly.
Cool. Back at Tamara's, I left. I'm gonna look at everyone else. Like, what did I leave behind?
We're already in this. We're committed.
Okay. I left a thing at Tamara's. Can you get it for me?
Oh, somebody at Tomorrow's would have to summon me. I'm sorry.
that would be, it's really inconvenient for me that he just disappears.
I'm gonna. All right, now I'm doing an empathize.
Two successes.
Is he fucking with us?
No.
Wow, that's unsettling.
Is Hugh an Eldritch monster?
Could
Hugh,
be.
could you promise me not to take over time?
Hang on, I got a couple more questions.
Oh, true.
I get 2 more questions. What does Hugh want?
The world.
He'd be good with some boobs.
Well, now I know how to defeat them.
Yeah. I just have to fuck him.
The mere
I guess
thought
what
of-
is
of
their
how
weak
whole-
spot?
Boobs.
Boobs.
Just moves.
It's really the other way around. Olwen hasn't been praying to him. They're like, I'll do whatever you want for boobs.
Sure.
Hugh, if you promise not to take over time, I'll show you my boobs. Huh?
I mean, sure.
How are you reading my mind, Signa? Empathize on her.
Oh, fuck.
Sigma is,
Sorry.
also, Sigma is also a time god.
She just knows how to
Ashley,
play the most teenage
I
boys.
stare at this fourth wall for.
Ashley, don't you understand? We're all time gods here.
Yeah.
Everyone except you.
Yeah. Once you
Well,
kill this time
I
god,
know what
I'm
I
not a
need to
time
do.
god.
You
Drive
will
off the
ascend.
cliff.
No, I'm not a time god. Don't do that to me.
But I do tap the pistol. Take it, Nicholas.
No, I don't want to because you're just gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, but I'll get over it.
Will you?
At this point, she's offered it to you. Take it, because anything else you choose at this point will only make it worse.
I'm not going to win this situation no matter what, am I, Ashley?
You're in pretty bad, man.
Hey, you? Shut up!
I'm just telling you the dark truths that drive you insane.
He doesn't do that, guys. Like, he does that a lot, actually. Like, for real. I'm just, one time we were hanging out, and he's just like, hey, man, you're never going to earn anybody's respect. And, you know, that kind of crippled me.
I mean, you earned my respect.
Yeah, you
well,
did.
Forcibly
You did,
taking
Hugh.
things from me is kind of a step in the wrong direction, but go for it. I'm giving it now.
Okay.
Now it has been offered. It must
I'm
be
going to
taken.
take the gun, and I'm going to look at Ashley, and I'm going to say, I'm sorry that I forcefully took it from you. That was wrong.
If I ask for it back, will you give it to me?
Yes, unless I'm, like, pinned under something and then I physically can't give it to you. But yes, otherwise.
All right. I go find a parking space and start heading there.
Is everybody else good?
I am just a passenger on this godforsaken ride at this point.
You are, BB. How are you mentally coping with all of this?
Not good. Hoping for the best, expecting the worst kind of mindset.
Yeah, Frost, we've met you.
Oh no, I meant in-game, not for once out of me. Ha ha ha, self-depreciating humor.
Yeah, I really would give you a hug if I were anywhere near you, buddy.
We love you, Frost.
We love you, Frost.
I love you.
It's alright.
That's right. I love him.
So, driving there takes a little bit of time, and knowing that you are on the clock, there's probably still about a half-hour window given you have to spend time at the party, and then drive, and then get there. So you're going to be cutting it fairly close when you get there, because nothing is dramatic unless there's something at stake. When you pull up to the gates leading to Synergy, or the Loop Foundation, as it's called in America for ease of sake, because nobody can pronounce that peanut butter mouth-filled name.
Fuck you.
Yes, Synergy. Sounds great. When you pull up to the security station, who does the talking?
We all look at BB.
Well, Ashley is the daughter of the head of security, so...
I roll down the window and say, "Hey, some of us are here to see the firing of the collider. Are we allowed to go see our parents?"
Go ahead and make me a hard charm roll, because, it's...
My dad's head of security. I've got
Like-
Buxley Jr. here.
I was gonna say, it's 95, so heightened security doesn't exist yet. But you'll
Yeah.
still need
Height security is just a second guy sitting at the
to... Yeah,
bar.
there's another guy there making sure everything's okay.
He's currently eating a donut.
He's watching the basketball game inside his little booth.
Just a
Yeah,
tiny
Here we
TV.
go.
The Chicago Bulls are currently stomping some other team that doesn't matter, because it's the 90s.
So insert random team name here being ruined by the dream team.
3 successes.
Hey.
Let's see what extra stuff I get.
He hands you his gun and his ID card.
Yep.
Here's 18 more time bullets and a second time gun. Have fun, kids.
Here's $50 that in 1995 is the equivalent to $5,000.
Whoa, we could get Sonic the Hedgehog too, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get 2 bonus effects. Let's form a lasting relationship at this point. They'll also take risks. They'll take risks for me. And...
They will take risks to help you, okay.
And...
Try to persuade others into believing you?
That's a good one.
Okay. So this security guard, when you say, you know, I almost said Johnson, Ashley Preston. I'm Ashley Preston. They're like, because they're the security team, they know who you are. You've been here before. They know your dad's the head of security. When you mentioned that you're up here with BB, they're like, oh, it's Buxley Jr. Okay. So they are very open and receptive to what you're telling them because it's technically not a lie. And they know you, and they know that you're good kids who aren't going to cause any trouble. They look past you and all stare daggers at Nicholas because he's the fucking juvenile delinquent. But they don't say anything to him. He just knows because they're authority figures, and they hate him.
I wave.
Yeah, Cigna's fine, but they do. They wave you through, and before he does, he hits the radio, and he's like, "We got 6 guest personnel. I got to remember he was there. 6 guest personnel coming in. Have the clearance badges ready for them. They were going to go watch the experiment firing today. Yeah, give them full clearance to go down to Buxley's office and viewing area."
Thanks, Johnson.
Yep. That's the 2 security guards, Johnson and Johnson.
Yep.
BB over like Lino, give him a wave.
They'll save the world, but all of the women will get blood clots and die. Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to say, if it was Johnson and Johnson, then this would not be remotely helpful to Ashley at all.
Let's see, here's the thing. They're Johnson and Johnson, so there's going to be extra tiers in their formula.
It's like, hey, first off, tiny percentage of that.
Oh, you know
Secondly, who doesn't want to say I got saved by getting a Johnson put in me? It's hilarious.
I got the double Johnson.
Got the double Johnson treatment.
Hey, Nicholas, is your dad's name Johnson?
No.
Okay.
If you were in charge of the gate, he wouldn't have let us in.
Do you want a hug, buddy?
Why not?
No, because he's an asshole.
Do you need a hug?
I don't need a hug. Stop asking me if I need a hug.
Hugh starts hugging you with all 5 of his arms. Don't worry, buddy. It's all right.
All right, thank you, pal. Don't like when you do the 5-armed thing.
He adds 1 more.
All right, that one. No. You are greatly misunderstanding our relationship with that 6th hand.
7,
I think reality's starting to unravel.
8.
We have to go quickly.
Don't worry about it, buddy. If you think about it, you'll go insane.
I'm already there, man. I'm already there.
Look at me. Just look at me. Look at your friend Cigna.
Look at your great friend Cigna.
I feel like I need to question this.
Question everything.
Is this serious?
I mean, at this point, do you still doubt that it's not serious?
You grab it, Ashley. Just keep going. The more you give him attention, the worse it gets.
Think about it. He's been everywhere, no matter what timeline we're in.
It's true. I really wasn't a robot that time.
No, you were a robot. I wasn't even. I saw your face thing.
Yeah, I
Okay, let me play devil's advocate. BB's like, if you don't understand what's going on, your mind tries to piece it together in the best means possible. And we were currently dealing with a lot of robots in a Viking place. Maybe she saw a robot because it's what her brain could handle.
It's true. Your mind does choose the next best thing to cope with the insanity.
Can't handle an eldritch abomination, so it's like, what if he was a robot?
Let's not continue to unravel the mystery that is Hugh.
That's what we can do after we stop time. There can be a whole misadventure of that. Wink.
Like a side story, or an OVA, as the Japanese call it.
Yeah, just a whole other next chapter of the story of the kids stuck in time for 16 years.
I think you're talking about, after time resuming, you're talking about another season?
That would be ridiculous.
Like if this was some kind of TV show, it gets renewed for a whole new season.
No, look, all I'm saying is we should all come back together, then we should go find someone's mother, and then it'll be a great adventure, and everyone will have a ton of fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
That'll be made into a comic. Don't worry about that.
Let's kill a god.
Thanks for the pass.
Every JRPG there.
John's like,
Let's go kill
all
the
right,
god
it's
with
fun,
power of
you
friendship.
bunch of freaks.
Yeah, let's us, a bunch of teenagers, band together as friends and kill a god.
This is
I
literally
played-
every Japanese role-playing game.
I've played Earthbound. I know the deal.
I'm all for it. Let's go.
Oh no, I just realized.
So, except for the consequences.
I would be poo.
Oh no. You would be poo.
I would be.
You
I'm
went
the-
through the most traumatizing of introductions.
I'm the fourth character. That means I'm poo. Anyway, I can
Press the
tell
button on the
Felix.
down elevator.
I think Felix is trying to like bore and glare through my skull.
He's
keep
trying
moving.
to keep things moving here.
My brain is slowly dissociating, and I need us to continue playing this game, or
Yeah.
I will not know what's happening.
It's fair. I mean, you got 40 minutes to kill God, so it's all good.
Hey, let's
That's
go.
enough time.
We got it.
You can kill him in 40 minutes.
So, most of you have not seen the Loot Foundation look this good in 5 years. It's kind of a real mind trip to see it up and thriving, considering some of you lived through the horror of it being destroyed, and now here it is looking perfectly normal, albeit 5 years in the future. But you make it through the main doors, and at the desk there's a receptionist. Her name is Julie. She has guest badges ready for all 6 of you. They're just blank cards with no real identification on them. It just says that you're allowed to be, back, and you are not left unsupervised, however. There is an assistant that comes up. The assistant turns out to be BB's sister. And she comes up and she's in a lab coat and she's like, "Oh, they were serious that you were here. William, what are you, what's up?"
Well, there's supposed to be some big party and whatever, but I mean, how many times are you ever going to see something like this
God damn it.
happen?
Sorry, hold on. I clicked off. There we go. Go ahead. I mean, honestly, I would say you should be at the party, William, because the chances of you meeting a girl here are, that aren't your sister, are very slim. Hey, look at you. You're traveling here with 2 girls. Do they know how much of a big nerd you are? Wink, nudge.
First
I'm
off,
pretty
there's-
sure one of them definitely knows how much of a nerd I am.
That's true. Hey,
As
Ashley.
Emotion said.
Yeah, we did
Good.
it.
Okay, come
I,
back.
I, I'm,
mean-
I'm Signa.
I mean, can you really call it dating? Like, you guys were kids, and hand-holding and playing spin the bottle don't really count.
I fixed the radio. How dare you? Anyway,
I fixed your radio. Please respond.
Hi, I'm,
I made a sick radio. How dare you?
Feeling, Felix. I know the feeling.
I know, I get it. Hi, I'm Signa. I'm in your brother's robotics class, and this is Astrid.
Hi, Signa. Hi, Astrid. It is very nice to make both of your acquaintances.
Yep. We're gonna watch the world get ripped in half. What's going on here?
Sorry, what?
Are we gonna watch the world get ripped in half, or what's going on here?
Why would that be a thing?
I don't know. I just weird things online. I've read.
So we're gonna take away your AOL privileges because you're not allowed to go on those forums anymore.
You are not my dad.
Yes, but we know your dad. He's a very skilled engineer.
She's yes, and so am I. You think I can't hotwire around it? You don't know me.
I could get my own trial CD. You can't stop me.
You think I
Just go to
can't
the
steal my
store and
neighbor's
get one
AOL?
for-
You don't know me, madam.
They mail them to me for free, like once a month.
That is true. They do that.
30 hours, unrestricted access.
That's that good shit.
So, could you tell us a bit about the firing
Of course.
before we get there? On our way there? On the
She
elevator
walks
right
you.
now?
She walks you to the elevator because nothing moves forward unless it's narrated. So she opens up the elevator and you all step inside. And those of you who have been to the loop, once again another fun callback to Tales from the Loop. The pad on the elevator wall, it goes from like 1 to 300, and she goes all the way down to the bottom, and the
Just
elevator.
the entire wall.
Yeah, it's basically the entire wall, and so she has to put in a key and turn it, and then is able to press the one for the floor that she's looking to go through, and it's actually 275 when she hits it, and the elevator starts to go down, and it's just, and you're seeing the numbers go fairly quickly, but it is still 275 floors down that you have to go. As you're going, she starts to explain because the question was asked, and she's going to answer it.
In Ashley's head, though, and I don't mean to interrupt, but this is just an interesting point.
Mm-hmm.
There were 275 time loops.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that was mentioned on purpose.
Okay.
Huh.
Weird.
Weird how that happens.
All right.
Alrighty.
Ashley just makes a mental note of that.
She says, the firing today is our attempt to connect to the Loop Foundation in Sweden. I need to just really quick figure out what the island is called in Sweden so I get this right. Where is it? So basically there's two Loop Foundations. One is on an island. Here we go. Nope. Where's the map? Munso? There's a really nice map and I can't find it now. Here we go.
How many umlauts?
Oh, it's so many. There's the map. Oh, there we go. Malarin Islands. On the Malarin Islands. There's only the one umlaut on the first A.
Oh.
So Malarin Islands, Malarin Islands. But she says the Loop Foundation in Sweden is on a series of islands that is not quite directly parallel with us, but it is on. It was designed that the two Loop Foundations were basically set up so that they connected through something that me as the storyteller cannot remember at this time, and looking for why the two are in those spots would take too much time, the time we don't have. But she explains it, and it sounds really interesting. And so when she says all that, she's like, and the intention is to connect the 2 points between our super collider and their super collider via a wormhole. William, your our father, I almost said your father, father is hoping that the ability to connect these two wormholes together will be the leap forward in scientific discovery that will continue to make our society propel forward, along with the magnetrine ships and all of the robotics technology that have continued to thrive and prosper throughout this decade. And you all inwardly laugh, knowing that none of those things are actually happening in the real timeline.
Laughing, crying, same difference.
Remembering the people we killed. Oh, well.
What do you think the chances are that's... Sorry, go on.
No, I just had an existential crisis. Go on.
I was just going to ask, what do you think the chances are that something unexpected happens? Or goes wrong?
Well, security is on heightened alert, so we're fairly certain that the threats for domestic terrorism to blow up the super collider are in fact false, but we do have plenty of security on staff with orders to shoot to kill anybody who might be presenting a danger to the facility.
I did see the second guard.
Well, I mean, that's just a smokescreen. Your dad and his team are fully armored up and loaded out. They're not going to have a repeat of what happened 5 years ago with the killer robot.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Signet just takes a deep breath, like, okay.
Choice validated.
Yep. Just like, no, I feel good. I feel like it's a good idea.
She's got a bomb, and then Signet is just filled with lead.
Just whips off her shirt. Let's do it.
I guess, I never got to ask Dad a lot about it, but I mean, I see the benefits are great, but would a security team stop it if something weird happened? Like, not a robot attack, but...
What if the world gets ripped in half? Like I said
No.
earlier.
Well, okay, that's always a possibility. The best outcome, of course, is by connecting them together, you can create instantaneous travel from one spot to the other.
That is the hope.
You could...
Uh,
What if it doesn't connect?
If it doesn't connect, then there won't be any established connection. I'm not saying Dad is hoping to call this a Stargate, but it's basically we're hoping to make a Stargate.
It's like they're
That's
trying to
pretty
take
cool.
two bubbles and connect those two bubbles in the middle
Yep.
and hope that they
What
don't
if-
pop.
Yeah, what if they pop?
If it pops, then the connection is disconnected. There's no real worry of anything bad happening.
Cool.
You asked what the chances of it were. There are chances of failure, but we successfully connected the two with the test firing the other day, so there's not really much to worry about. The dog got through just fine, and it's been eating lots of steak and rice for the last 2 days.
How much? Like, more than usual?
I mean, do you
Probably
usually...
enjoying it because it's not its
It's
normal
being rewarded,
diet.
not that it's part of its diet. Yes,
Oh,
thank
all
you,
right.
thank you, William. Like,
Which
just
steak and rice
just kind of gives Ashley a look like, "Are you okay?"
She's like, I hate dogs. I'm like, okay, it's...
Do we need to take your dog away? Steak and rice is not a normal, healthy diet. It's a treat.
Oh my god, Ashley's dog is like living the fucking luxury.
Let's
Human, cut my steak.
Has a throne,
Let's
has
go
a
meet
throne-shaped
the
wagon he has to
Buckley
be pulled along
patriarch.
with.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So how many floors do we have left?
You're on floor 200.
Wow. So instantaneous movement was you guys thought this up to just speed along the elevator ride, huh?
Well, when you happen to be 275 floors down, it can give you a lot of time to think and work out really bad equations.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But all things serious, we should be here momentarily, and Dad will be happy to see you, and your dad, I'm sure, will be happy to see you, and Nicholas, I'm really not sure what your dad would think, so let's not bring that up.
I mean, who cares, really?
Let's not bring that up anymore, I guess. Awkward.
Right.
And then there's the ding, and the door opens.
Cool. Let's go meet your dad. Is this his sister that got zapped from reality?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's go meet.
They all said I was crazy.
Y'all
Here
said he
she
was
is.
crazy. She's alive and not missing.
Let's go meet the
Probably thinks
patriarch.
that this is just the only sister that he's ever heard about. Like, is not aware that there's two.
Yeah, they are twins. So
Oh,
for all Cigna knows, who has shown up at BB's house before, this is the same sister you met at the apartment.
Oh, right, the one that I tried to hit on and failed because it's
Yeah.
in the closet.
Yeah, it definitely looks like her, except now she has a star beret instead of a moon beret. So it's very strange.
Right, let's go save the world.
And when the elevator opens, it opens up to a very large room that is one section of this super collider. By section, I mean it is just like you see the open corridor and then like the tubing where the super collider is, but you're more or less at the command center where everybody can monitor and watch all the stuff. And there is like a platform that reaches out and is situated over the collider section, and on it there is another like little ring, quite literally just built to look like a Stargate, a legally distinct Stargate that they are calling the Fargate, that has its own little stands to hold the ring up. And Ashley, you see your dad and like 3 other security guards are standing around making sure everything's okay. And William, you see your father, William Buxley Sr., is going over some notes with some other scientists. And he kind of turns and he says, "Ah, William, good. I heard you were stopping by. This is a pleasant surprise."
Hey, yeah, I figured, you know what? Like, as much fun as going out with friends at like a party would be, you only get to see this once in a lifetime, right?
That is true. I certainly hope nobody would ever have to experience this more than once, because then it kind of diminishes the great effect of progressing forward in science.
Slowly
crying.
dying inside.
I'm just gonna rub the spot on my head where I shot myself. Yeah, true story, buddy.
Nobody wants to live through this sort of thing again and again and again.
Yeah. Hi, Mr.
Buxley.
Buxley. I just read Scott Bakula, and I'm like, Scott Bakula.
Yes, I am Scott Bakula Sr., and this is my son, Scott Bakula Jr. Not sure why we call him BB, but...
Hello, Mr. Buxley. It's good to meet you. What's my dad's name?
What is your dad's name?
I don't know.
We gave him a name.
We did.
Anybody write it down? I know Ashley wrote it down.
Let's
Name's
see.
Jorgen.
It could be Jorgen.
I do have a lot of names on here.
If we don't remember, it is now Jorgen.
Let's see.
That was my Mandalorian's name.
President, Secretary,
Jorgen
Treasurer,
Cord. Clan Cord.
Behavioral Department.
I airlocked a motherfucker.
Director.
And shot Rez with a missile
Mr.
launcher.
Fucking Viking.
You were resisting arrest.
Just looking back on stuff, it's always funny that all it is Cygna's dad.
Cygnus Day.
Yeah, I have mine as just father.
Fasa. Faja.
I do not have Cygna's dad on here. Wait.
Wait.
Nope.
No.
Wait.
Huh?
No.
No. Okay.
So
His name
Solkov was the Viking, right?
is. Yep.
Yeah.
His name
Yeah,
is
that
now.
was the
His
Viking
name is
one.
now Jorgen.
Jorgen.
I'm Jorgen Jormenson's daughter.
Oh.
Signa Jormensen.
Right. I know him. He's quite a skilled engineer. He helped get the Fargate situated where it is. You would be very proud. He does specialize in robotics, but he was able to help us get some calculations and some programming done right.
Cool. I ever thought of the term Ayudara for that?
I'm sorry?
Ayudara?
You have to understand that while I may be a genius, the person who's playing me is a complete moron.
It's from Pathfinder. It's the elf gates.
Oh.
They're called Ayudara.
Yeah, Party Web Gaming don't advocate that Pathfinder game.
Because in
bro.
Pathfinder, elves are just aliens.
Elves are aliens. They live on the equivalent of Venus, yeah. So, yeah, fun fact. While we don't play Pathfinder anymore, we did used to play Pathfinder a lot, and I did enjoy old Pathfinder. It's just that 5th edition is better. I don't like.
That's fair.
I don't like doing the math. But I actually didn't know what the rings were called, so that is new to me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Ayudara. They're
Good,
from
good trivia there, Felis.
Yeah. They also the elves are from the planet that share with the fucking
with the
hot aliens.
Yeah, the hot aliens whose sexual dimorphism is women are hot and men are tiny mutton people.
They changed that in Starfinder.
Did they change that? That's good, because that was a really bad thing where it was like, yeah, the men are like little hairy dwarf men and the women are hot Amazon goddesses, and that's like,
No, they changed it so they're just everyone's hot.
Everyone's hot. That's good.
Everyone's hot.
You know, I'm okay with it.
They got past their awkward phase. That's good.
Yeah, they got back. They're awkward. It's a couple thousand years in the future. It's an evolution happened.
While Buxley Senior and Signa are geeking out over this, I just wait for my dad.
Your dad waited for that.
I look for my dad, but I don't wave at him.
Yeah. So I think this is the time where we get the reveal of what Nicholas's dad looks like. Nicholas, you want to describe your dad and what he might be doing?
He's probably just a guard who's just a very average-looking guard.
So we see a guy that looks like an older version of Nicholas. He probably
Very effeminate.
Wow.
No,
This is a hot boy. I want to get in there.
Nicholas, if he was just slightly more manly.
So what I'm hearing is the camera zooms in and we see Kurt Russell in a guard uniform. He's
Yeah, that works.
So if we save the day, does this become a Stargate prequel?
yeah, it just becomes Stargate.
Think of all the cool new adventures we get to go on, like fighting space. That's gonna be awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. It was completely unintentional to say Kurt Russell again because I just wanted to imply that Nick's dad was hot. And so I was just like, Kurt Russell. It's the 90s.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's hot, man.
Kurt Russell's
That's
hot.
fine.
But yeah,
That's fine.
it was another unintentional Stargate reference. So there we go. Which is shame on me because we've been doing it so much that I completely forgot my own bit. What is Pathfinder? Oh, Dido, you sweet summer child! It is a not so good version of D&D, made by people who left Wizards of the Coast to make a legally the same game. And then and then decided they were going to make a completely different game for 2nd edition that is eerily similar to 5th edition.
Pathfinder's D&D 3.7
And
with
space.
more rules.
Yeah, and space. Oh, okay. You were being sarcastic. Good. We got 20 minutes to kill God. Let's keep this rolling.
You're gonna even slime basher, man.
Yeah. So then we see Nicholas's father, and he kind of like looks to Ashley's stepfather and is like whispering something to him. He kind of gives a nod, and then Nicholas's dad walks over and he's like, "Hey, sport. Didn't know you were coming down here. How's it going?"
Is that to me?
No, it's to Nicholas.
Oh.
Are you Nicholas now?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
What's up, Dad?
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you here, so I was just seeing what's going on. I didn't even know you knew my boss's daughter. That's cool. Hi there. And he
Hey.
kind of waves to everybody.
Hi. I've heard a lot about you.
Have you? I didn't know my boy liked talking about me. He rustles Nicholas's hair.
I'm.
Nicholas looks extremely uncomfortable.
Nick, you're looking
He's
a little
pretty cool.
thin. Have you been eating well lately? Do we need to reload your lunch account so you have more to eat at school?
Oh, good.
He has been eating a little less.
You should eat out more often.
No, don't trust me.
I've
we're
been
good.
telling him the same thing.
We're great on that front. Just don't worry about it. Plenty of that.
I'm
Well,
gonna turn to
fantastic!
Nicholas.
You kids should come over to the house this weekend. I can barbecue up some stuff and we can listen to the new Limp Bizkit album that came out.
No, Dad, no. We're
Cool.
Sounds cool. I look forward to tomorrow.
Me too.
I'm gonna turn
I have
to,
a life well worth living.
I'm gonna turn to Nicholas and say, "Does your dad speak Swedish?"
what? No, my mom was Swedish.
Cool. I think he's a good dad in this universe.
Let's just kill him.
Yeah, let's move on. Let's kill time.
Is he a good dad in this universe?
He's a good dad in this universe.
Oh no!
I just
Nick-
give a nod.
You're all right, Dad. You're all right.
Ah, thanks, son. You're all right too. He gives you a light sock in the arm.
This is heartwarming.
We have
Now let's absolutely
have to
destroy it,
succeed.
killing time.
We have to kill Time God.
You not enough, though,
deserves-
Dad. Just want you that I got that on lock.
What happened?
Nick deserves.
He said he's had enough. Yes, that's on lock.
Yeah. Nick deserves a good life.
All right. And so you all kind of gather around, and there is a short speech from William Buxley Sr. about the progress of science, how this is going to further propel humanity forward into the greatness that we are owed and entitled, and it's going to be just incredibly awesome. And so he's like, fire up the collider. And they're like, Roger, firing up the collider. We have confirmation from Sweden that they are firing up their collider. And he says, good. Connect the Fargates. And so they push some buttons, and the sound of the collider starting to whir into a faster rotation because it had already been warming up for several hours. But now they are accelerating and accelerating and accelerating and accelerating, and then they fire the atom in the other direction so that they collide at the exact point underneath the disc that had been mounted. And you don't hear it, but when the point makes contact, one of the scientists says, contact, and then a silver sheen ripple appears over the disc, and then it explodes outward and then goes back in, and then you see like a swirly ripple effect that is legally distinct from the way the Stargates open up their portal, and they say, we have connection. And he says,
Such a legally distinct adventure.
yeah, and he says, good. I'm glad to see that everything is going according to plan.
It's kind of evil.
And then he takes out a gun and shoots Ashley's father.
No.
Oh, that wasn't a joke.
No.
Oh,
That wasn't a joke.
That wasn't a joke. The security guards look worried as other scientists take out their weapons and start shooting. And the security guards all start going down in surprise.
I'm going to tackle Buxley Sr.
They have a gun immediately trained on you and says, it's very unfortunate that you children had to come down here when you did. This is the only turd in our punch bowl that we did not foresee in the equation.
Okay, no one calls it that, old man.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Wrong with me? Nothing. I hope to progress science the way it is supposed to be.
By becoming Time God?
Is that what's going to happen if I step in there?
Whoa, that's a great idea.
That is a fantastic idea.
I'm running towards that gate.
Please give me a move body roll.
No. They have guns.
They do have guns.
They were gonna kill us anyway.
Were they though?
Were they though?
I don't know,
They
maybe.
just shot my dad!
Yeah, they did.
He didn't say he killed him. He said he shot him. He could be fine.
That is also true.
He could just be being shot with like trank darts. They are nerds.
Your reset of the world is starting to make
They
more
hit
sense.
him.
now.
They hit him with freeze rays.
Is there blood on the ground under my dad?
Your dad was shot.
Oh yes.
So, yeah.
So yes.
I want to
Your-
run to him first.
Your dad is not a robot. Oh God, your dad is a robot.
I'm running.
We're talking
No,
here.
it's all falling.
All right.
Beanbag
I still need to move body because you are making a dramatic move while people hold you at gunpoint.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You don't get shot. So you run over to check on your father. He was shot, but he is wearing body armor, and even though getting shot with body armor hurts, he's still injured. But they quickly have subdued the minimal security staff that's here, and Buxley Sr. Steps out of the little command center that usually has a raised platform and some glass to separate it, and he's just like, I could become a god if I step through here.
You have no idea what's gonna happen. Everything's gonna fall apart.
Well, if I become a god, I'll just have to make sure that that doesn't happen.
It will. It already has.
Explain.
We've been doing this for 275 loops.
Yeah, we've been trapped in a time loop, and we're trying to break it and stop it.
What proof do you have?
Got
If I
a
were
theory
to-
about rubber bands. It's very confusing.
I have heard of the rubber band theory. It's all hogwash.
Well, we knew what would happen if you go through the portal. We came here today out of nowhere for no reason. Let's see. Oh yeah. We fought a guy with a robot arm and then time reset. Then we fought Vikings and time reset. Apparently done it a bunch of times.
This all sounds like you've just had too much sugar.
All of us are teenagers.
I'm 16.
Yes, a very emotional 16-year-old girl who had too much sugar. You're not telling me anything that proves what you're saying is true.
What would prove it?
You have to convince me, not me give you the information. Can I just shoot her now?
No!
No, you can't.
All right, you know what? Fine. You want to do this? Let's do this, old man. I'm going to grab William. I'm going to put the time gun to his head.
Yeah. Okay. So you put the gun to BB's head.
Yes.
All right. So you put the gun to BB's head, and guns get pointed at you, and he says, "Hold on now. That's the product of my loin you're pointing a gun at."
What?
Hey, please first
fuck?
don't say it like that every time you say it. Dad.
Says it like
It's so weird.
BB, your dad sucks.
It doesn't. He didn't suck before. It was super benevolent. I don't know what the hell's going on with this one.
What do you mean by before, William?
Hey,
Explain.
don't be rude.
The whole thing went wrong originally, and you and Jen were gone, and they blamed the rest of us, like we knew what was going on. And it's just been apparently 16 years of reliving 3 weeks over and over again from when this thing gets fired.
You've been doing this 275 times?
That's what I just said.
I'm still talking to my son.
Yeah.
Listen, I am involved in this whole conversation.
Hey, Nicholas, shut the fuck up.
270.
He goes, "You know me pretty well."
I
To
do.
know- to
You're not
know-
very good at lying. When you said you didn't eat all
Oh,
of the
terrible
cookies from the
at it.
cookie jar and you had cookie crumbs all over yourself.
What the fuck
You
am I
ever known me
listening
to be in
right
any
now?
kind of BB's like, have you ever known me in any situation where I would put myself in kind of like really bad danger involving guns?
No. No, I do not.
And he'll pull his pant leg up to show the bullet scar in his leg.
Nice.
You remember this happening? Because this happened last loop. I got shot.
You've never received a gunshot injury in your life. I would know. I keep extensive medical records of all of my children.
Very
And
That's
kind of
normal,
well.
but say it normal.
I'm,
I was
He
saying
keeps
it
good
normally.
tabs on his-
I,
he keeps good tabs on his kids because he doesn't want them to get hurt.
Yeah. Hey, have you noticed that we were pointing guns at us and we're like not freaking out? Not the first time, motherfucker.
I'm just like
True, but-
I'm just like holding onto my dad. There's like some tears in my eyes. I'm just like reaches
I don't know what happened.
reaches into my pocket and then throws the crafter badge from another timeline onto the floor.
And he sees the badge there, and he goes, So if what you're saying is true, then it means that I can't become a god. Is that it? And he's actually, like, kind of backing up slowly towards the platform with the gun still pointed at you.
You can't.
Shoot.
You could, but then you just get stuck forever, and
But
you
I
can't
would
do
be
anything.
forever a god. I would
Yeah,
exist outside of time. I would be immune to any loop that you are assuming that you'll be
But you
stuck in.
trap
But the rest of us
your
are.
son.
You trap your children in eternal, like you're gone.
But now
Your
that
hand's gone.
now that I am omnipotent and aware of this situation, I will make sure that William is not trapped in it, nor my girls.
That
Do you
They
think
are
that
anyways.
if you weren't a time god before, that you wouldn't have figured that out at some point, and yet I was still trapped in the loop for 16 years?
I existed outside of the purview of your situation, but now it has been illuminated to me.
I'm gonna, like, just kiss my dad and say, I love you. And then I would like to try and get to the gate.
Sure, make me another move body roll, please.
Can I use my second success for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Come on, girl.
Can I use?
Come on.
Can I use my spoon? And here's why.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I just need you to not get shot, because you are running at William Buxley Sr.
I used my spoon to deflect the bullet.
I mean, I was hoping it would.
No.
You
No.
It's just that God does exist moment.
Yeah, no.
It's just
This is a game about science, not gods.
It's just that zombie
Then
game where you
stop
shoot-
having us fight Time God.
If he can bleed, then he is not a god.
Okay.
What if God lets himself bleed because he thinks it's funny?
He's a weird God.
Move body.
Sick masochist, man.
2 successes.
Okay. Yeah, you. Everybody sees Ashley start to make a run for this this portal, and Buxley Sr., seeing her, fires 2 shots off, and somehow she manages to either avoid them, or he's just a really bad shot. It's probably the latter.
Nice shot, asshole.
Yeah.
I imagine this. Well, yeah. Am I able to, like, as I'm for my bonus?
I'd like to be able to finish.
Oh, sorry. All right.
That's all right. And so as Ashley is running, he's a really bad shot. So you're able to get up the ramp and making it towards him. You haven't made it yet. Now you can do your thing.
I'm going to.
And the time knife?
I am pulling out the time knife. I'm going to. I'm gonna try to get into the portal with the time knife.
Okay.
Oh, no, I know what you're planning.
What was that?
I know what you're. I think I know what you're planning.
I need to check one thing real quick.
The ending to Chrono Trigger. Why are you looking up the end to Chrono Trigger?
Because Lavos emerges and vaporizes Ashley.
No! We have to go on a complicated side quest to get her back.
We have to swap her with the life doll that you find.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that.
It's blown away.
All right. So Ashley manages to make it up the ramp past Buxley Sr. and time knife in hand. As she's about to cross through the portal, it ripples, and instead of being able to cross through, William Jobs steps out of it.
What?
Wilma Jobs?
Yep.
Oh, fuck, you were Time God.
She looks at Ashley, rather disappointed. Well, I sent you here to kill William Buxley Sr., and you couldn't even get that done right?
He wasn't Time God. You said Time God.
I did. And she lifts up a gun that she was holding, and she shoots Ashley.
I'm gonna shoot her.
Nope, we're out of time. That's our dramatically appropriate moment of
No, we're
Ashley
continuing.
dying. No, we can stretch this for one more episode.
No, we're finishing it here.
Look, we stretch it to one more episode. We get a nice little ending, and then some shit will happen, and then season 2 starts.
All right. Would you like to continue it? Because we can continue it.
I think we should end it here.
This is a
No!
good cliffhanger.
All right.
I can't
Ashley-
deal with it.
Ashley,
I know,
please-
that's what I'm
Ashley,
raising,
please
Flynn.
mark a scar. Shot.
I'm going to kill this
Oh
woman.
no.
Yep.
Does my spoon deflect it?
No.
It's a spoon.
It's a spoon.
It is a titanium spoon.
It is still a spoon.
It's a spoon.
I've seen enough of that. Was it like that zombie game where you wear a frying pan on your back and it totally deflects bullets?
No,
It's fine.
Don't you remember that scene in the Three Musketeers where he gets shot and the bullet gets caught in that tiny little metal crucifix he has?
That's a movie.
It is a
This
movie.
is
This is a TV show.
This is a video game that is portrayed as a TV show, but no, your spoon.
I
Your
like
spoon
this
is
is
not.
the movie literally dealing with time god at this point.
Yeah, no,
Alright.
but I'm going to reiterate that all of those items are not, super lore world breaking things. It is still just a spoon, and you have to be able to justify why you can use this thing to do a thing. I'm
Okay.
going to say that a spoon does not deflect bullets, unless they hit it at an appropriate angle where it goes shoo, and shoots out. But that's not the
Shut up.
case.
It is that chance I was hoping for.
I know. And you're also wearing it around your neck, so she's going to shoot you somewhere where it is not. Because, if she shoots you in the leg, your spoon doesn't reach that far. If she shoots you in the stomach, the spoon doesn't reach that far.
I know about you and your spoon trick,
It's
young lady.
It's right here. She's wearing it.
Like, fool, I took it off you earlier. It's now a time spoon.
Yeah.
Okay,
When we
I
had,
think
when
there's
we had
that-
sex last night, I stole the spoon from you because I knew this would come in be a problem.
Well, I think there's I think well I see Time God step out, and I think there's that moment where there's just like that gunshot, and then
Nick
It's
cuts
like-
to black and starts rolling the credits
Yeah.
as we're done.
okay.
So thank you everybody who was watching. We are a couple minutes over because we were ramblings, but ramblings is fine. We will be back Friday. Shay and I will be back on Tuesday. Tuesday is the thing we do first. Tuesday for Vampire the Masquerade. You can catch me Mondays over on Weave the Tale, where it's Great American Witch. The Trudvang recordings have been moved to Thursdays now, and hopefully the episodes will be released. And Mitch was saying there will be a viewing party when that happens. Friday, Shay and I will be playing Call of Cthulhu on Penny for a Tale. Diesel Shot asked us to start joining Monday games, which may actually be tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Monday, yes.
No, but he didn't say when we were starting, but it's going to be on a Monday. I don't know if it's starting this week. It might be on Diesel Shot tomorrow as well. Who knows? Stay tuned. Saturday and Sunday, of course, we're here where we can hopefully finish up, and that'll be it. Yeah, great stuff.
And
everybody.
Mondays,
Yeah,
for
Mondays.
sure, tomorrow.
Get
Over
yourself
on
over to
That guy,
222
right here.
Swindlerston. I brain farted on your name. Swindlerston.
Yes,
or Morris.
we're in Morris Wonders Den, Eva Morris.
Oh, what's your
And
name?
Freeze Dead.
Freeze dead? What happened to
Freeze
her?
Dead. Mind Flayer.
Oh.
We have her brain and we have her body, and they're not attached.
Oh.
Oh, that's just a little surgeon simulator right there. You're all set.
Yeah, it's gonna be a journey.
Listen, fixing that problem is a real no-brainer.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell Kim you said that, and she's gonna hate you.
Good.
I
Good.
hate him.
Good. Got that one from Planet Terror. That's a great
Ooh.
joke.
You are just the worst
All right.
person that I know.
Let's find somebody to raid.
Nice.
Someone that will be wrapping up the minute that we rate them, because
Oh,
that is
got it.
that-
It happens every single time.
that is the party wipe way.
Well, I know Pat is over on Penny for a Tale right now playing some Pathfinder, but Free League also just started, so maybe we'll go to Free League because they're the people who do the publishing for Tales of the Loop and Things from the Flood. So
They're good people.
they're good people. They are the people that make it so we can play this game. So why don't we go give them some love and say hi.
Sounds
Free
good.
League Publishing. Right now they are playing Forbidden Lands. Dark of Hot Springs Island. Well, that
That's
just
their
sounds
new one, right?
fantastic. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's their new one. So give them some love, say hi, and y'all have a great night.